Attention, kid. Real good. Don't you ever pay any fucking attention. Fucking concentrate. Unorganized clusterfuck.
Well, I'm not quite all there.
Wear my swimsuit at the soup's on in Argentina. Convalescent home patient serving me with subpoenas. Make sure you tell the fucking captain his legs are made of rubber. I got an apple for your forehead if I'm cleaning the shutters. Give me my turkey pass, trading chopsticks with the hooligan. Snakes are in a submarine, I'll never go to school again. I stole you a Porsche cause your mama's a fox. I'm selling footwear insoles and I'm running 3 shops. Horrified jelly worms with electric infantago. Dinosaur crybabies cooking shrimp in San Diego. Full moons mean nothing without your roller skates. When the water runs dry and blood fills the Great Lakes, I'm a hired assassin, but I sculpture is art, and so I ride a horse everywhere, returning shopping carts. It's raining fish flies on the east side, and I'm rapping. Slutty ass skanks get slapped for napping. I don't wanna know about the shit that matters. Switch shit, I scatter my brain. I don't wanna know about the shit that matters. Switch shit, I scatter my brain. Throw your hands up, kamikazes don't tell lies. With that watermelon foot bath, they minds collide. Bitch, my knees been ball-headed, so download. Riding on a Zamboni in my Danny K hat. I'm the #1 contender for a shot at the Bible Belt. I swam between piranhas and assaulted a patty melt. The red planet still remains in orbit, leaving trash piles cleaned up by AJ Styles. Me and Jay Giles, leopard shit in my yard. I took the yellow pill. I once stabbed a flamingo, but it was only a fire drill. Meet me at the market for your kung fu prize with that frozen ice firecracker. Everybody rise! Get your panties off, ho. The ship is ready to attack. Somebody get on the piano. I'm calling John Cusack and put 10 on pump 7. If your skills are tight, make sure you bring a wet mitten, cause it's cold. I don't wanna know about the shit that matters. Switch shit, I scatter my brain. I don't wanna know about the shit that matters. Switch shit, I scatter my brain. I don't wanna know about the shit that matters. Switch shit, I scatter my brain. I don't wanna know about the shit that matters. Switch shit, I scatter my brain. I scatter my brain. I scatter my brain. I don't wanna know about the shit that matters. I scatter my brain. I don't wanna know about the shit that matters. I scatter my brain. I don't wanna know about the shit that matters. Switch shit. I scatter my brain. I don't wanna know about the shit that matters. Switch shit. I scatter my brain.
You guys take this clown stuff seriously? Are you always in makeup? As much as possible.
Hey, what the fuck is up, y'all? Scotty Ball's up on here. Carnival Spirits. We're doing a fucking stream tonight. It's been a fucking long fucking night. But we're gonna do it, man. There's so much shit going on right now. So much shit. So I got a couple people I reached out to tonight. I'm gonna send an invite out to. And you know what's fucked up, man? I was just trying to hang a new fucking poster up in this little blank spot right here. I had my staple gun and everything, and it's out of fucking staples. So I was like, what the fuck, man? But it was going to be dope. It was going to be cool. You can only imagine, I guess. So may get something. I don't know. But let me just fucking hot lead here. Couple special guests I have invited tonight. May take a second. I may just fucking do another we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. There's a lot of shit to cover tonight. A lot of shit, man. There's a lot. You may think the fucking Juggalo world is fucking silent right now, but there's a lot of shit popping off right now. A lot of stuff. God damn it. All right. Hold on. Trying to log into an old fucking password. Okay, reset my password. All right. Okay, so this isn't going to fucking work very well. So I'm going to invite myself, send it to myself. Hold on. I apologize. This is very, very unprofessional of me. But we're going to...
Oh, what's wrong? Did someone have a nightmare?
Kind of. Hold on. Let me break back into my... Okay, here we go. I know this shit. So I have to send myself a link and then send that link to another link to go to another link to go to another link to send it out to my motherfucking homies. So that's what we're gonna do. God damn it, really? Okay, one of the guests I have, hopefully tonight when she gets home, she's been like chilling at fucking Walmart for I'm not sure how long, but she's been chilling there. Miss Hollywood. I would like to have her hop on the show tonight. Hopefully she will be joining us. Because there's a lot of stuff going on right now, and it would be cool to get her perspective on everything. Okay. So I'm going to send this link to myself through my computer, and then I'm going to send it through my iPad to my other homies because my computer has to be difficult like that. And there it is. All right. So, all right. All right. There's that one. That one. And that one. All right. So I have sent out 3 invites as of this moment to join for the spectacle of fucking shit going on tonight to fucking talk about psychopathic shit right now. A lot of psychopathic shit. A lot of crazy shit going on right now. As all of you know, Psychopathic Vault had put up some campfire, like, there's like campfire tickets, like 20, there were 20 tickets available for juggalos to bid on auction style, and then people were like bidding like billions of fucking dollars, and it got fucking ridiculous. So they're like, okay, it's hacked. Hold on, let me fucking we'll fucking check this shit out real quick. All right, West Coast. Hold on,
What's up, Scotty Ballas?
West Coast fucking Willie. What's up, Danny boy?
Not much, brother. Just chilling. How about you, man?
It's Psychopathic Vault shit, right? With the campfires.
Yeah, that's crazy shit, huh?
Okay, we're gonna check out the website right now. They did send out a statement earlier saying, yeah, they were hacked. So we're gonna see what the state of things are at this moment on Psychopathic Vault. So let me share the fucking screen here. And there's a few more other things that are pretty dope to look at, actually. Can you see the screen here?
Oof. I'm gonna get situated here and I'll
screen, Danny boy.
What it is? Yes, I can see the screen.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna scroll up. Let me take us out of here so we can be full screen here. Hold on. Okay, well, I have a feeling that my mic is muted if I take myself out. So we'll keep us on the screen right now. But we're looking at Psychopathic Vault right now. Dude, I'm telling you right now, Chronicles of the Dark Carnival, $10. Go get that shit, man.
Yeah.
I always thought that was like going to be a holy grail. If I bought that back in the day for $25, that would be like
Death Racer is one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the Carnivals of the Dark Carnival, man, that should have got Academy Awards, man. Fuck.
It should have. It should have got Grammys and everything.
Grammys, Tonys, Academy
Look, we're not going to downplay the fact that it was pretty terrible, but the concept was good. But the outcome was not so good.
I'm just doing this album review. I'll talk to you in a minute.
But anyway, fucking Big Money Rustlers for $10.
Dude, $10. Yeah, everybody cop that. Cop your favorite movies. $10.
$10. ICP Murder Dog magazine, the wicked shit. $10.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
This is what I saw right here.
The Vault's got some shit, man. The Vault's got some shit. Some dope shit.
I know a lot of people were looking for this shit right here. The Into the Echo Side promo cards.
That's right.
I'll tell you what, this right here would be a good addition for me to have because I do not have any of these in my decks.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't actually even know how to play Echo Side.
I have Echo Side and I have Oracle of the Three Rings, but I do not have these 3 promo cards. I don't have these.
Oh man, I need to learn. Yeah, I need to learn Echo Side. I just learned Quest.
Echo Side's awesome, man. You get the Inner City Posse. You get the Blase Rose card and the Wizard of the Hood card, man. $10.
Freshness.
That ain't bad. I don't know what the shipping is. It's probably like $20. And
yeah, it's probably
at least okay. I don't know where that took me, but hold on. But we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes here. Okay?
Yeah, man. Meat and potatoes. Yep.
Meat and potatoes.
There's quite a bit of meat and potatoes tonight, Scotty Balls.
There's a lot of meat, definitely.
I just want to go out there. I just want to tell everybody out there, anyone that's saying, the Juggalo scene's dead and there's nothing going on with COVID and blah blah blah. Y'all just don't have your ears tuned to the streets because there's a lot of shit going on right now. Me and Scotty Balls, we're gonna cover the fuck out of it.
Yeah, we're covering that shit, man.
We're gonna cover, smother, and chunk the shit out of it.
Absolutely. All right. So ICP, they released they have the dude, I don't even know what the fuck, because I thought this was part of it, okay?
The multi-billion-dollar campfires?
The multi-billion-dollar campfires.
Oh, cool.
The fucking thing going on in October, the Peep Show.
I thought this was part of it, man. There's 2 thingamajiggers.
Apparently, this is something different. This is like a whole separate thing, right?
It is, yeah, because there's one on the 14th of October, I believe, and then there's one also on Halloween night.
All right, well, let's dip into it here and see if they give explanation here.
So, yeah.
Because I'm pretty curious about this, and I know a lot of shit has... Psychopathic Vault was hacked, apparently. There are 20 tickets available to this shit. ICP's Wicked Campfire Stories with special guests, The Rude Boy and Jump Steady. So somebody bidded like billions of dollars yesterday, possibly on a few of these.
Sorry, bro. I'll top it up with you in a second, all right?
All right.
No, not you. I was talking to somebody else.
Oh, all right. So you'll chop it up with me right now.
Yeah, I'm chopping up with Scotty Balls right now.
All right. Okay, so these Wicked Campfire Stories Is this something people actually go to Violent J's house for?
Yeah. And it's gonna be,
Okay.
Shaggy's gonna be there, Jumpstunning gonna be there,
Rude Boy's gonna be there.
and then fucking have some s'mores around the campfire with Jay. Of course that's worth a couple billion.
JJ's gonna be there. Ruby's gonna be there. Sugar Slam might make an appearance.
Yeah.
Everybody.
We know Blase won't be there though.
Blase will not be there, man. She's doing her
very lonely
OnlyFans
right
shit.
now. She's extremely lonely. So
Well, she's taking care of her OnlyFans page and all that shit.
yeah,
No
all
hate
that
or
shit.
nothing. But I'm
No,
just saying,
no.
Blase
Hey,
is
whatsoever.
not
Yeah,
going to be there.
No, she won't. She won't. That's an extra charge.
So ICP's Wicked Campfire Stories with special guests, the Rude Boy and Jumpsy. This is going to go fucking haywire, right?
Well, it already is.
Yeah, it's already started out.
I mean, it went haywire the fucking day that they, put the tickets up.
See, I know they put up that they were hacked and there were outrageous prices on all these tickets. This point, it looks like it is back up and running.
So I'll tell you this, bro. I don't know a single juggalo that has $1 billion.
No, except Elon Musk, but
Except
he's
Elon Musk. That's right. Yeah.
Right. Hold on, I'm on Google page. What the fuck?
And possibly Jeff Bezos, because I feel like he might be. I think he's more of a Twizzler, though.
I think he does prefer Twisted a little more. He's more of a sword swallower than anything.
Yeah. It's fucking sword swallower, bro.
All right, so let's get back into Psychopathic Vault here. If it'll fucking load. Come on, 5G. You're supposed to give me coronavirus and good internet service.
Yeah, it didn't give me either.
Right? What the
God
fuck?
damn it.
What's up, Ghetto Freak Show? How you doing, man?
Dr. Phil's not quite a billionaire, but yes, he is a juggalo.
Dr. Phil. Yeah, he fucking loves the clowns, right?
That's right. He's an OG juggalo.
Oh my god, this is pissing me off. Apparently, Psychopathic Vault is hacked again.
Oh, is it? I haven't.
Because,
Dude,
well,
man, I just didn't even try, man. I had a buddy that was
I
like,
look
dude,
at the site. I look at the site live while we're trying to do a show, and of course, the traffic is insane right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So we got the Wicked Campfire Stories ticket 1. Current bid is $85. Number 2, $1,200. Number 3, $17. 4, $17. 5, $17. 6, 7, 8. Is that 17?
Change then, huh?
Number 9 is $100. Number 10 is $201. 11, 12, $17. 13, 14, 15, $17.
Man, that is a whole entire fiasco I'm not trying to get involved in.
All right, see?
Man, I would be pissed if I put up actual money yesterday and then they had to restart everything. Right. Man, I would be so mad, man.
So it seems like the biggest bid, like the highest bid at this point is $1,200 for ticket number 20.
What is it?
$1,200. So, we'll see.
Yesterday they were all above 1,000.
Well, they were in the billions, dude.
Right. Yeah.
And then Psychopathic. They put a statement out and they said they were hacked, so they were going to look into it. Apparently, the bidding's back on again. Let's see if we can bid, okay? We're going to do number 17. It's at $200.
I'll bid my entire $17 bank account right now.
See, I don't even know what the process is to get into the shit.
Well, you know what they say, Scotty Balls. The game is to be sold, not to be told.
Right? Yeah, you can feel the excitement.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg is with us tonight.
Yep, yo.
All right, there's 1 day and 14 hours left.
So
Custom
I'm a little
bit.
confused. Are these just for the October 14th one, or is this for the also a Hollow Wicked night one? So there's 2 nights of the campfires, I believe.
Okay. Taking place on October 14th.
Okay, yeah, so it's the first one.
Yourself and 19 other ninjas will be picked up and blindfolded and placed in a blacked out van and taken on a long, disorienting ride to the Mecca of the Juggalo Kingdom. None other than Violent J's house. You will experience an event like no other as the Insane Clown Posse, with special guests the Rude Boy and Jumpsteady, host terrifying, personal, and candid campfire stories around. You guessed it, a campfire. Phones must be left in your cars and will not be allowed during the event. Psychopathing and infringing on our First Amendment right.
I'm not surprised.
This event is taking place in an undisclosed location just outside of Detroit, Michigan. These tickets are non-transferable. You must be in Detroit on October 14th to experience this event.
Yeah, man.
You know what, Danny boy?
Huh.
My birthday is October 16th.
Oh, yeah?
And if the Juggalo world wants to spread extra karma and send Scotty balls there, I will spill all the beans about what happened.
You're going to boof your phone and you're going to fucking sneak your phone in
Well,
there,
I'm
right?
not saying I would take my phone in or nothing, but I would have a
you got to take one for the team.
I would have a first-hand experience.
You got to do it for the fam. Take one for the fam.
I would take one for the fam.
You got to boof that phone.
You know, they're gonna film it somehow, right?
Someone's gonna boof a phone.
Someone's gonna film it.
You know, you can always count on a Juggalo to boof something.
It would be awesome. It would be really cool. I'm not saying it would be like $1,200 worth of cool. You know?
Yeah, dude. And honestly, to be honest, bro, that's the reason I didn't even try, because like I had friends that did, and they were like, "Danny, but come on, try, man." It's like, dude, I was like, bro, they're gonna all go over $1,000, like at least.
At least,
you know. So I just don't have that type of money.
Man,
nice. And I'm sure it's a once of a lifetime kind of experience, but you know, that seems like there's a big ballers event type of thing, you know. Not Hollow Wicked, but hey, whatever. They got to make. You know what? I don't blame them. They've lost at least $100,000 from not touring this year.
Oh, absolutely, man.
They need to make their money back somehow, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them one bit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they've lost a lot of money not touring this year, for damn sure.
I'm sure it was a pretty big blow, man. I'm sure because they had a lot of stuff planned out.
You know, and they have the fucking Peep Show happening all October month long. Right? Are you getting in on that or what?
Yes, I will be buying the Patreon, but I'm gonna only do it on October 1st because I don't want to be billed 3 times.
You're not going to be billed 3 times.
Well, I wasn't sure about that, so let me ask you, what do you think? Because I know one thing about Patreon is that they bill you once a month. So, like, if I were to get it now, they'd want to probably bill me again, maybe on October 1st or something. I don't fucking know, dude.
All right. Well, here's the thing, Danny boy. I've signed up. I've put my credit card information in there already. I have not been charged yet until October 1st.
Oh, okay.
So it's just kind of putting your spot in there, you know.
Right.
You're not going to get charged
and that's
3 times.
That's all you need to do to get the coin. Am I wrong?
Right.
Okay, because at first, I ain't gonna lie, Scotty. At first, I thought that you had to go to the campfire to get your coin.
No.
And then I was like, "Fuck, dude! The first coin is that hard to get." So I was like,
"Right, exactly, yeah."
And then I found out that like, oh, all you have to do is sign up for the Patreon, and then you get the coin. And I'm like, because that's really all I want, dude, is the coin.
Right. I mean, you know what? That's a great marketing thing right there to put the first coin accessible to every fucking buddy, you know? So everybody has the chance to get this fucking first coin.
Yeah, dude.
But then they put like the second and third and fourth and fifth coin in all these fucking unreachable destinations where you want to be, but your life may not be where you can do that shit. So, you know, but being during a pandemic and everybody's kind of like not going to big, huge fucking events, putting the first coin, I think ICP fucking released the coronavirus at Big Balls in New York City
Shit.
last year.
Yeah, man.
That's when it fucking hit, right?
Kinda, yeah.
This is all part of ICP's marketing scheme here.
I mean, dude, to be honest, bro, I didn't think we would see Ultra Live this year, man. And so we have the first event coming at the end of this year, man. I'm really fucking stoked on that, man.
Right. Yeah, dude. I'm pretty
I
pretty
honestly thought it was
stoked
gonna be
about
one of
it,
those
man.
things that was just put off, like fuck, like where's Ultra Live? Like they talked about it
Right.
a year ago, like and
They
so,
like
what the fuck?
just talked about it,
Right
and then
before
like
Corona got bad.
a week or two after that, everything fucking went downhill in March.
Yeah.
You know?
It was literally like a few days after that fucking ad came
Yeah.
out, and they said like put down the lockdown and everything
Yep.
started fucking nuts, man.
Yeah, everything kind of went to shit after that.
So
But
I'm definitely stoked to see that there is an Ultra Live happening this year.
yes, yeah, it'll be really awesome. Ram Miller,
That's where
up,
you're
Ram?
wrong, buddy. That's where you're wrong, because I'm gonna be collecting all 5 of those, my
I
friend.
bet Scotty D will be the only one who can collect all 5. You know, I guarantee Scotty D will collect all 5. I have no doubt about
Oh,
that.
sure, certainly, no doubt. But
As
so
far
will
as the only one, I don't know about there. There's a lot of fucking dedicated, diehard fucking juggalos out there that are gonna fucking do this. I know
No,
they will.
I see Not Slim One agreeing with him, but Not Slim One, let me check it out. You just aren't going to get him because you're Canadian. You're not going to be able to make it anywhere.
Right,
But
right.
you gotta understand, I will. I'm going to get my coins, bro.
You know, Danny
getting my
Boy,
J
I
card.
have no doubt. You know, if anybody on YouTube right now will be able to get the coins, Danny Boy, you know, you're a fresh youngin'. You know, you're still in your 20s. You can do it, bro.
I'm getting my J card, Scotty, and nobody's going to stop me.
No, I believe in you, dude. I think
I'm going to get my Juggalo card, man.
Yes, not Slim. If the fucking border can open, it's not gonna fucking open like as long as Americans are retarded. Sorry, but it's not gonna happen till that changes. And that's
He wishes he could tax the fam on this one, but he can't be clown. So you know, there's no point. There's no point.
right.
Give it up. Give it up, everybody.
No, it's awesome though, and you know what? The whole fact that if you do this shit for the peep show, the 6650 for the whole month of October, which is going to include a lot of shit, you know.
Like what, Scotty? Tell us what it's going to include.
Do we need to really go through that? Okay.
No, we don't need to read it. Just off the top of your head, what do you think it's going to come with?
I don't know. Okay. I haven't retained
New Joker
everything.
card, right?
Exactly. The fucking 5th Joker's card. They say you will see it.
See the face and the name is what I'm guessing.
The face and the name. It's long over fucking due. So, you know.
It is, man. I'm honestly, dude, when I read that, I was fucking stoked. I'm like, we need this fucking thing to happen. We need that 5th card.
Yeah. We do need that 5th card, man. Fucking Fearless Fred Fury dropped. And then we got Flip the Rat at the same time. And we got Forgotten Freshness 6 after that.
Yep. We got a single from a super villain single.
Super villain single. It's been fairly quiet
on Sunday. No, I guess that was before Fred.
Yeah. Gloomy Sunday and Brother were kind of like before that.
Right.
I mean, they released a lot of content during that time period. but not since everybody's had to deal with a fucking pandemic and all the other shit going on right now, you know. But so I'm very curious as to what this next Joker's card will entail.
I think we all are, Scotty Balls. We all are.
Absolutely.
Hold
I really can't. I can't fucking wait.
What's good, bro? Why am I on full screen? But hey,
Sorry, you sounded pretty exciting over there for a second.
oh no, you know I'm getting bothered left and right, my people.
Squeaky doors and like I was waiting to hear like stabbing sounds or something.
What's going on, Scotty Balls? I can see that fucking beautiful face of yours. You can see that beautiful
There we go.
face of mine. And
There's
check
my
it out,
motherfucking homie.
We're,
There you are.
We're in the house tonight. We're in the house for show.
We're in the house. You know what else we got, man? Okay, Danny boy. There's a video Echo Side Fiend like showed off the other day.
Right.
You know nothing about it. You're just pretending.
Dude, I watch Echo Side's videos, bro.
Okay, it's not a YouTube video. He
Yeah, they got the fucking bike gang in the fucking neighborhood.
Sorry, fucking loud ass fucking.
Sorry, I thought you were speaking about Echo Side's YouTube video.
No, it's not a YouTube video. It's like a video about some pastor talking about Fearless Fred Fury.
Oh shit. Okay.
And I haven't watched it. I started to watch it. I started to watch it and I was like, you know what? I want to wait and like do a live reaction type thing to this fucking video. So I'm gonna search for it real quick. See if I can pull it up. And we're gonna watch it together. Okay?
Okay.
So give me just a minute as I search.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The fifth Joker's card is soon to be revealed upon the world. I'm fucking excited. Let's hear some guesses in the chat. What do y'all think it's gonna be? What do you think it's gonna be? Fucking Machete Eddie? Is it gonna be fucking Machete Eddie? Is it gonna be goddamn Bloody Brothers? Is it gonna be Bedlam Brother? Is it gonna be fucking who knows, man? I thought it's gonna be something brother, man. It's gotta be something brother.
It's something brothers. I like almost guarantee that.
So I'm definitely stoked, man. We need some new ICP music for sure. You know, enough of this talk about you know, a solo album. We don't need solo. We don't need solo Jay or Shaggy. We need ICP. And if anybody saw Chris Hansen in the studio with them, what does that mean? Wow, that definitely got.
Oh, hold on, we didn't get to that yet.
Oh, I don't mean to jump the gun, Scotty Balls.
Yeah, you're jumping.
I'm teasing the audience a little bit. I'm tickling their nuts a little bit. You know,
all right, all right. Yeah, you're fucking jumping guns.
I'm jumping guns and tickling nuts over here. All right,
tickling nuts. Okay, you ready for this shit, Danny boy? I need to have your focus.
I am focused.
Okay,
like a fucking
because church is about to be in session. Okay. The pastor is about.
I'm focused like a shitty Ford, Scotty.
The pastor is about to fucking speak. Okay.
Let the pastor speak.
And thank you to Echo Side Fiend for, you know, even bringing my attention to this video. I have not seen it yet, so it could be good, or it could be like completely.
We're about to do a live reaction.
It could be a fucking total batshit motherfucker. Which I'm thinking it is probably going to be. But okay, you ready for
this?
Brace
yourselves, ladies and gentlemen.
So let me share the screen here, and we'll fucking bring this up.
Do it, man. Scotty Balls, yeah.
All right, you see him? Is he up there? Is he up there?
Oh, yeah, now he is.
All right. So this is Pastor Stephen L. Anderson. And this is Insane Clown Posse featuring Pastor Anderson.
That should be interesting.
According to his video featuring ICP. Okay. So Let's check this shit out.
Hey everybody, I'm Stephen Anderson here from Faith Forward Baptist Church in Tempe, Arizona. Recently, someone let me know that a large section of my preaching is featured on Insane Clown Posse's new album. And so I just wanted to give my reaction to that. First of all, I just want to say praise the Lord, because I'm glad for my preaching to pop up anywhere. And none of it's copyrighted. And I'm glad for people to hear my preaching no matter where they're hearing it. And the reason for that is because I know that if they listen to the rest of my preaching, they're going to hear about Jesus. They're going to hear about the death, burial, and resurrection. They're going to hear a clear presentation of the gospel, and they might get saved. And to me, if one person gets saved, then that's worth it. That's great. Now, let me just start out by saying that Insane Clown Posse is one of the vilest, most wicked music groups imaginable. Now, I'm not an expert on them or their music. I've heard very little of it, but I did watch a documentary about them maybe about 5 or 6 years ago. And from what I saw in this documentary, I mean, they're unbelievably wicked. In fact, one of our church members was almost killed by one of these Insane Posse juggalos. That's what their diehard fans are called, juggalos. And a lot of these people engage in a lot of just, bizarre behavior and even criminal behavior. Well, this guy was driving on the wrong side of the road at some incredible speed, came flying around a corner, just driving in a suicidal way, smashed into one of our church members on his motorcycle, permanently injured his leg. His leg will never be the same. And he almost killed him. He's lucky to be alive. Thank God he's wearing a helmet.
Fucking juggalos ruin everything.
But, their lyrics are so vile. In fact, the track that my preaching is featured on is the last track of their new album. It's like a 7.5 minute long track. And the last 3.5 minutes is my preaching. It's just me preaching solid for over 3 minutes. It's not one sermon. It's like a compilation of some of my, just hardest preaching or most outrageous preaching. And of course, I stand by everything I said because it was all biblically true. But anyway, they put just a compilation of me ripping on sodomites and everything else. But when I first clicked on the track,
He's talking about Hell Stellar.
He's talking about Hell Stellar, yeah.
I had to shut it off after a very short period of time.
Yeah,
because the lyrics to that track were so filthy and so wicked.
Yeah.
I was thinking Missing Link at first, but no, it's Hell
overly
Stellar.
sensitive or something. I mean, this stuff was bad. It was just wicked.
Right.
And so, I went ahead and fast forwarded to the part where I actually started preaching because I wanted to see, which part of my preaching they put on there. So obviously I would never recommend anyone to buy this wicked album. I would say if you listen to Insane Clown Posse, you need to get right with God. You need to delete that garbage. You need to stop listening to it because it's super sinful, dishonoring to God. It's filthy. It's corrupt communication.
Holy shit.
And so I would say do not listen to Insane Clown Posse, period. But I'm still glad that my preaching's on there because I feel like somebody could hear me say in that sermon, because the part that they play, I actually say that I'm Pastor Anderson. So if somebody hears that preaching and thinks wow, this guy's making a lot of sense, I like this preaching, and then they Google Pastor Anderson, then it's going to lead them to the Bible Way to Heaven.
Oh, shit.
Get saved. And if just one person gets saved that way, then to me, that's totally worth it.
Shit.
So
yeah,
the Lord works in mysterious ways.
Hell yeah.
I'm just glad for my preaching to get out there and for people to hear my preaching, because I know that if they listen to a bunch of my preaching, they're going to get a clear presentation of the gospel if they listen to my other sermons. Dude. And many people are going to continue to be saved through listening to my preaching online. And so I praise the Lord for that. I'm thankful for that, even though ICP is a wicked group. Have a great day.
I'm gonna split you in
Bro, I'm a little mind blown right now, dude.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit, dude.
Hold on. All right.
I've always wondered about that because that shit on Hell Cellar, dude, I skipped through that shit because it's so fucking annoying.
Ralph, no. The last song. Oh, dude, we got to play that shit now, I guess. That's going to be our break.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love that
last
album.
song. Oh, that's fucking funny, man. That's
wow. I'm a little stunned right now. That's fucking trippy, dude.
Yeah, fucking thank you, Echo Side, for posting that video up, man.
Definitely interesting, man.
I was like, I watched part of it, and then I was like, no, this looks like it's gonna be a good, interesting video to like talk on. So
I'm all thinking on Fred. I'm like, there's no preaching on Fred. And then I was thinking missing link. And then I was like, oh
Right.
shit, yeah. He mentioned the sodomy thing, and I'm like, oh, Hell's Cellar. Yeah.
I was
yeah,
like, no, that's fucking Hell's Cellar, like the very end of Hell's Cellar. So, dude, we're gonna break into Hell's Cellar, like the very end of it. What's the last fucking song?
The Truth.
Let me look it up. Hold on.
It's called The Truth.
Yeah, it's the fucking Dark Lotus track, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Or that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Past
the
the axe.
instrumental.
Past the axe instrumental. Yep.
Yeah, the Past the Axe instrumental.
But
That's
yeah, it's called
fucking
The Truth,
awesome,
I
dude.
believe.
So this dude, Ram says he was saved after hearing his preaching. Oh, well, much love, Ram, and praise be to Jesus. That's awesome. It's, well, you know what? The dude was looking for at least one person to save, and fucking Ram was right there to take the bait.
That's wild, bro.
He got him, man. Much love, Ram. Good on you on there. That's awesome. The Truth.
Yeah,
Hell's Cellar, right?
That's no doubt, man. I'm surprised that we ever heard from that guy.
Yeah, dude. And I probably wouldn't. That actually, it doesn't make me want to like listen to him. It makes me want to go listen to that fucking song. You know?
Well, are you putting a song on, man?
Well, I will when we do our break, like here in a minute, because I'm gonna have to pee like here pretty soon.
Okay.
But for our little break, yeah, we're gonna fucking check that out. And the dude we just watched, I guess that's him at the end. I don't know what the actual video is of him preaching or anything. I know, Ram, you being a smartass, but yeah. So I guess that was. I always wondered, dude, because you hear a lot of clips with ICP using, and the fact that is this dude a YouTuber? Does he do his sermons online or what?
No idea.
I don't know. It sounds like water bubbling over there.
Well, you know, it's just my fish tank.
All right. All right, Danny, we're gonna take a quick fucking break.
Yeah.
And we're gonna check out this we're gonna actually, I animated this fucking track.
Hell
So
yeah.
we'll watch my animation of it. Hopefully it looks okay out to the audience. I do have my 5G in, so I do want to prepare everybody. You might get coronavirus from watching this. But see, Danny quickly fucking jetted away. But
I'm right here. I'm just turning my camera off for a sec.
All right, well, you still might get it, dude. Just saying. Put a mask on. But
this is my mask right here.
All right. All right, so this is The Truth off of Hell's Cellar. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to go pee, maybe have a quick smoke, and be right back up here with some
Don't be
more.
gone for like 20 minutes this time, though.
What's that?
I said, don't leave me hanging for like 20 minutes, though. No.
All right, well, you'll be out of the fucking picture anyway, so you don't have to worry about it. So, but all right, we'll be back in like 8 minutes, okay? 8 minutes. So let me fucking share this. This is my animation. I can made this. Don't hate, congratulate. And I'll remove West Coast Willie and Scotty Balls here in a minute once this gets fucking going.
Call me an outcasted member of society or whatever, but fuck MTV, it's how I feel. Fuck they panels and they whole committee. I'm bringing gas and ammo to Manhattan City. And fuck you ready-made radio DJs who have no control eat a dick and suck it. You know what? Fuck a Cheeto XL. Even with this return, this your shit won't sell. It ain't what you say, it's the fact you act. Keep dreaming to be where we at with these plats. What happens? These faggots with no real accomplishments forget that we met with these chips. They on the front lawn, but we underground kings. So fuck what your American Idol sings.
We the most hated,
And it keep us alive.
we love to be cremated.
Cause it keep us alive.
Truth is, we the most hated,
And it keep us alive.
we love to be cremated.
Cause it keep us alive. You know what? Fuck the world. I don't care about war. Fuck everybody in the dance floor. And I hate Rolling Stone. Fuck you and your own. I hope you and Spin both fuck each other off gone. And fuck publicists cause they scared of this shit. And all y'all labels be sucking our dick because you can't even handle our very own genius. And half y'all interns be sucking our penis. Truth is, we the shit, whip, diggity, bomb. And we'll be until economy gone. Truth is, sometimes I hate that we famous. I always got howl dogs up in Miami. We up in these titty bars, motherfuckers staring at us. Isn't that weak? Glaring enormously before me is a hound dog bitch that's about to get his bitch ass kicked. Truthfully,
Hell, this one's for us,
this song is for us.
and as we burn it up,
This song is for us.
hell, this one's for us,
This song is for us.
and as we burn it up,
This song is for us. Truth is, we never needed anybody, and the truth is, we never been afraid to get bloody, and we ain't never been afraid to come out the house with lawsuits and all, straight blow out your mouth. And fuck all you gold digging hooker assholes. I'm a minute man because you ain't worth two blows. You's a penguin, you need to get stabbed with an icicle. Evidence melts and I'm nice to go. Fuck MTV television, my vision is this. Mr. Grips all in your shit, think I'm playing? I dream about Molly toss up through your glass and right up your cameraman bitch faggot ass. We the killer bad guys with them burnt up bridges. And still every year see another 7 digits. And we don't need no goddamn motherfucking anybody. Wicked clown stay nutty. Why?
truth is, we the most hated,
And it keep us alive.
we love to be cremated.
Cause it keep us alive.
Truth is, we the most hated,
And it keep us alive.
we love to be cremated.
Keep us alive.
Hell, this one's for us,
This song is for us.
and as we burn it up,
This song is for us.
hell, this one's for us,
This song is for us.
and as we burn it up,
This song is for us.
Which movie is a lie. This is the truth. And when you come to church, you should expect to hear the truth about every subject. And tonight, you're going to hear the truth about the sodomites. That this is the truth about the sodomites. Like, oh, we need to pray for him that he finds Jesus. I'm going to pray that he dies and goes to hell. No love. No love. You say, well, I'm offended. I don't want to ever. Then get out of here. Because you know what? You're not welcome here. Just people, I hope I lose people with this kind of preaching. I hope I lose all the freak, pervert sympathizers. Get out of here. You're destroying America. And speaking of nuts, I have a nut here, okay? And this is a bolt, okay? So listen, this is what a normal person does, all right? See, I got the bolt right here, represent the male, right? You got the nut right here, represent the female, all right? This is what normal people do, okay? This is what, now let me show you what insanity says to do. It doesn't work, stupid. See, but people are crazy today. And then here's what they do. They say, oh, Pastor Anderson's crazy. And one evil, sick reprobate that none of the other kids will stand up to. Kids do not have the guts to stand up to reprobates. I'll stand up to them. Unlike most preachers that are a spiritual babe in Christ, so they get bullied and picked on by the fags. You know what? They don't bully me. Take me off. Huh? Bunch of filthy sodomites and queers. I'm the one who has the guts to preach against them. And these other preachers need to man up and stand up and say, come on, what are you going to do about it, you big bully? And the reprobates are always bullies, aren't they? They march down the street, they shout their voice so loud. They're such a small minority, but they're always a minority, and they're always a bully. And they always want to cram it down everybody's throat. Well, they're not cramming it down my throat. You know what? I'm glad. You know, I didn't like going to 7th grade at that messed up school, but in some ways, I'm glad I did because it made me so mad that I'm still mad and I still hate their guts. I still hate these reprobates. I still hate these sodomites. I still hate these haters of God and these vile perverters of the flesh. And I'll stand up to them. And I stood up to them then, and I'm going to stand up to them now. And we need some preachers that will stand up and say, no, no. You're not going to back us down. You're not going to tell us that we're not like Jesus and that we're not. You don't even know Jesus. We know Jesus. We're going to tell you what Jesus is like. Because you know what? They are compromising and they're not standing for the word of God. And they are tools of the media to brainwash you. To brainwash. They're just tools of the media to brainwash you and to lie to you and to deceive you, my friend. But you've been deceived tonight. And you don't even know what the Bible says anymore. Because you're watching TV and you've been brainwashed. The media has been brainwashing you week after week and month after month and day after day to get you to think it's all about gay marriage, gay marriage, gay marriage, gay marriage. Don't let them bake the cake. Don't bake the cake. Don't bake the cake. Yeah, if they come, I can serve them. Yup, I don't want to hurt their but just not the marriage. Just don't let them get married. No, care if they get married. That's not what the Bible says. Right. The Bible does not say don't hurt their feelings. The Bible calls them beasts. Yeah, that's right. Turn in your Bible tonight to 2 Peter chapter 2. Think of it. Why don't you get out of that stupid liberal church you're in and get in a leather-lung, Bible-believing, King James Baptist church, and it wouldn't be a hard decision. Look, who thinks it's a hard decision if some faggot wants to make it?
So they just really kept that going, man. And
What's up, motherfucker?
they kept that dude going for a while, didn't they?
Yeah, that dude, I skipped that part, man. Like, I like the entire album except for that part.
Yeah. Wait, this is part of the end.
Man,
Okay, there.
Man, that dude goes off, bro.
Right.
He goes off in that shit, man. Like,
Damn,
he
did.
acts all calm and cool and collected in that video, but in the album, man, he's going off on motherfuckers.
He is going off.
And then he's
Which
all
makes
saying
me
ICP is
wonder-
vile and violent and sinful, and then he's just fucking, man, going wild, man.
Well, it makes me wonder because this dude, I mean, Hell's Cellar was supposedly shit around the Hell's Pit era, right? So that was like,
yeah, the
back in what?
03 and shit, 02, 03.
Yeah, so that was like 17 years ago.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously they added in the pastor shit.
Yeah, so man,
like on
that
the
dude, I don't know. He's glad it's in there.
That is one dude I would not want to be on his bad side.
I just cannot imagine anybody listening to ICP, you know, being a juggalo and being like, you know, I got to listen to Hell's Cellar, you know, which is like a juggalo fucking, you know, only juggalos know about
only
Hell's Cellar,
that.
right? I don't know, but any juggalo listening to that song, The Truth, and then being like, oh, well, the end of the fucking song makes sense, you know, the pastor, that makes fucking sense.
Well,
you know,
maybe put in there to make sense.
Maybe that is going to turn me to Jesus. You know, I listened to this whole fucking album, and then hearing this preacher at the end, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Oh my God, I need Jesus. You know, I mean, really?
And I know you're being sarcastic, but for all the people out there that don't understand it and that think, oh, well, maybe they really are putting that in there to preach. No, they're putting it in there for as a principle of hypocrisy and for that, like, you know,
exactly.
It's for aesthetic. You know, they threw that in for aesthetic little, you know, shit on Hell's Cellar. Obviously, like, this motherfucker is also going to hell because he's a wicked preacher.
It's the fucking crooked preacher. It's the crooked preacher.
Yeah, so,
absolutely.
It just
I have no doubt that shit was added later on, you know, because I don't know when this dude did this sermon, But what the fuck, man? I
That
don't
is
know.
weird though, man. I gotta admit though, I skip that part every time because it annoys the living fuck out of me, dude.
It's just funny that this video is surfacing now, you know, because
Mhm.
Hellstellar's been out like what
2
2
years.
years now.
Yeah.
So I mean, for him to just suddenly make a video about it, I don't
Well,
know
it,
when
it
he.
probably took a while for him to actually find out about it, you know?
Yeah, it probably took a while. So
Because, like as you said, only juggalos are gonna like be drawn to that album. So somehow it came across his path.
yeah, some juggalo listened to it and was like, "Hey, my pastor is on this album.
Yeah, it's
It's
like, oh, my
crazy.
pastor's on this shit. Holy shit! What the
I
fuck?
remember this sodomite fucking sermon he did, and you know, I better tell him about it."
Man, that's definitely a fucking trip, though, man.
Yeah.
Shouts to Echo Side for finding that shit because that's bizarre, man. That is just bizarre, man.
That's bizarre. It's entertaining as hell.
Like it's almost creepy. You know what I mean? Like it's like what the fuck?
It is. It is. And you know, Michael Tucker, Scotty Balls is going to Campfire Stories of Violent J's house or Violent Eye's house.
Scotty Balls wishes.
I wish that would be nice. It would be awesome.
He must have forgot to add the wish in there. Scotty Balls wish to go to Campfire
Scotty
Stories.
Balls wishes he is going to Campfire Stories.
Come on,
And
Tucker.
you know,
Learn the fucking proper grammar skills, all right?
and you know, I did see this little flavor from Siznak here about what 7
Oh,
minutes
I read
ago.
that too, man. I want to know who you think it is, then,
Oh,
man.
so how about that Tom Wood drawing coming up for
Let's
Halloween?
switch topics, bro.
Yeah,
What is
we're
it?
switching.
What it
Scotty
is,
Balls
man?
says most definitely will not be a Rotten Treats pick, which you know, I totally did fucking say that. I did fucking say that.
Okay. Let's hear it, man.
And I'm not even gonna fucking try to deny that shit. I was like, there's no way he's doing a Rotten Picks treat.
Do you still hold that?
Rotten Treats pick. I'm slurring my words. But
Scotty
you know
Balls is
what?
getting fucking faded over here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I'm already faded. So
who do you think
know,
it is then?
No, I already know who it is. It's Rotten Treats, dude. It is Rotten Treats.
Oh, so you admit that you may have jumped the gun on that?
No, I jumped the gun and I fucking failed horribly.
Oh, okay.
I lost horribly. But the only reason I thought it wouldn't be Rotten Treats is because Tom Wood did a collaboration piece with Mr. Eight Legs already of Mr. Rotten Treats.
I thought that was just 8 Legs.
Was it what?
I think it was just 8 Legs, wasn't it?
No, Mr. Eight Legs.
No, I know, but I'm saying I think you're talking about the image for the 20th anniversary Hella Wicked CD.
No, I'm talking about for the Into the Echo Side game.
Oh, they
Tom
already
Wood had nothing to do. Mr. Eight Legs was for the 20th anniversary.
Right, yeah, that was.
But for the Into the Echo Side game, Tom Wood added his flavor to a Mr. Eight Legs card or to that image.
Right.
But now Tom Wood has his own Mr. Rotten Treats flavor.
Yeah.
Which we're going to look at the sneak peek right now, okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
And I'll share this. That's it right here. All right. That's the sneak peek. So yeah, he released that, and I was like, yeah.
I mean, anybody that doesn't know that that's Rotten Treats is obviously a brand new juggalo, you know?
Absolutely. I'm like, yeah, okay. All right, yeah, it's Mr. Rotten Treats. But he does have a shimmer in the process, okay? That's still coming. That's what I thought it would be. But this image here, Tom Wood released, and he says he will show the entire thing if he gets to 7,500 followers on Instagram. So if you are not following Tom Wood Fantasy Art, go fucking follow him so we can see this whole fucking picture, please. don't be a bitch. Follow fucking Tom Wood Fantasy Art on Instagram. Because you can already tell, look at this. That's going to be a fucking really awesome fucking picture right there.
Yep, as Tom Wood does, he does great work.
Tom Wood is a beast when it comes to ICP art and like taking his interpretation.
He is a master at hyperrealism.
Yeah, after their songs and everything, and like, just, dude, I am so glad that they have Tom Wood. I remember seeing Tom Wood's t-shirts in Hot Topic like way back in the day. Like I was already into ICP, but then seeing these like intricate pieces of art and like fantasy art, like for Malenko and Jekyll Brothers and the Wraith and Ringmaster, Tom Wood fucking nails the Dark Carnival. Absolutely.
Yeah, and if anyone out there is into the hyper realism style, man, Tom Wood's the guy. It's not just cartoony shit. It's realistic, fucking 3D art, man.
Yeah, he does. Dude, he's done like shit for Pepsi. He did like a Britney Spears promo back in the day.
Yeah, he does like Dungeons and Dragons like books and stuff.
I think he even did a fucking Michael Jackson promo back in the day. He's done like basketball teams and he does logos and like all kinds of shit. But
let's just say Tom Wood's been around the block.
Yes, absolutely. But Tom Wood is on Team Juggalo and he's like fucking killing it, man.
Yeah, Tom Wood's dope, bro, for sure, man, for sure. I definitely
Speaking of Tom Wood, and this will break into our next little news segment. We have a new artist release in the fucking realm. You know about this one?
A new artist on Psychopathic Records?
It could be. There's
I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, there was a teaser out. It's not so much a teaser anymore. But
yeah, he's not a new artist. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's not a new artist. The Red Book. Guess who did the cover art for the Houdini Chronicles Part 1?
Me. Let me guess, Scotty Ball. Let me guess.
Yes. Take a wild guess.
Wooden Thomas.
Close.
Oh man, we got the Red Book, baby.
Oh, but what did we get today? The whole fucking.
Anybody out there is a fan of Twisted's Green Book, then by God, you'll love this album.
You will love the Red Book.
So let's talk about Big Hoodoo for a second, Scotty Balls. What the fuck is up with Big Hoodoo, man?
Hold on. Let's just look at this shit real quick. I'm gonna take you and me off just so we can splendor in this cover here.
I'm splendoring.
All right, hold on. All right.
That was quite a splendor.
Right. That was a splendor. But dude, Big Hoodoo pre-orders up right now.
Wow.
But you know where they're at?
Not Psychopathic.
iTunes. iTunes is the only pre-orders up right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Really?
So, I mean, are you going to listen to the album, Scotty Balls?
I want to hear new Big Hoodoo and shit.
Are you a fan of his previous work?
Asylum? Yeah.
Asylum and Crystal Skull. Crystal Skull was really good.
Yeah, man. Hoodoo and Bitch
Asylum
that most recent track from Big Hoodoo. I like that song.
Right.
Bitch, I'm gone. Bitch, I'm gone.
That was good. Yeah. To be honest, bro, I was a little bit surprised to see him bring the paint back because I was thinking that he might ditch the paint. because we've seen him a bunch, up on things without the paint and, doing performances without the paint. And I was thinking, man, maybe Hoodoo's abandoning the paint. But it doesn't look like the case, man. And I'm glad about it because I love his face paint. It's fucking sick.
Yeah, Big Hoodoo is a fucking.
Because he would just be Do Dublo without the face paint. Let's be honest.
He could just be Do Double. He'd be like, yeah, he'd just be Awesome Dre's nephew, right?
He'd be Awesome Dre's nephew, which is a cool thing to be, right?
It would be cool.
I'd like to be Awesome Dre's nephew.
I would be too, man.
Maybe I am Awesome Dre's nephew.
You cannot hold.
And there goes Scotty Ball. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in tonight. Scotty Ball's frozen into the void. I don't know how the stream's coming through for y'all, but Scotty is frozen as a fucking icicle.
Am I here?
Are you here or are you there? Are you there or are you here? Are you anywhere?
I don't know.
Where are you? Yeah,
Can you hear me
now? You just lagged out for a bit there, buddy.
I don't know what happened there, man.
I don't know either, but it's okay. You're back.
I was like, my shit's on a timer to keep my kids from getting internet after certain time. It's only 10:48, so I don't know. Must be the 5G.
Must be that Corona.
Must be the 5G coronavirus.
So yes, let's talk about the Red Book a little bit here, Scotty Balls. So what do you think the Red Book is?
Is what?
Like, what do you think it is in his mythology? Because if you guys remember the previous albums, he's actually talked about a book, and I think it was in Crystal Skull, but because I'm not super familiar.
Book, handwritten, only one in the whole damn mitten.
There you go.
Oh, it could be the Red Book. I never thought about that, actually.
That's the book, bro.
It could be the fucking Red Book he's talking about.
Scotty. Hey, Scotty, you know what? It'll all be explained in the book.
I've been evicted. Erase me from the place of the planet. Because the world got my outlook.
Damn it. But,
I might fucking inside a cycle of depression.
It'll all be explained in the book, ladies and gentlemen.
Can you feel me? I'm in the mirror. Tell me, do you see clearly? Yeah.
You'll have to excuse Scotty. I know all about that. Infected with the virus.
Yeah. You got me sucked into Mirror, man. Because Mirror, before the Green Book was released, Mirror was released, and they talked about the Green Book. And yeah, that was
not the Red Book.
But not the Red Book, because Red Book is like isn't Red Book like a glamour magazine?
I don't know. Why don't you ask Big Hoodoo?
I don't know. It isn't Red Book. It's like a Red Book. Let's look it up real quick. Red Book.
I believe, just off the top of my head, I believe the Red Book has something to do with voodoo and witchcraft. It's like a spell book of type of thing. But go ahead and look it up and see if I'm at all correct on that one.
Well, I would say that's accurate, but I'd also like to contact Google and see what it says what Red Book is.
All right. Let's get Google on the line.
Google. Hey, Google.
Hey, I'm phoning Google.
Red Book. And here it is. Here's Red Book. Okay, Red Book. We got
a magazine.
It's a magazine.
Wow, that was a little bit off-putting. I thought it was like a voodoo, occult, witchcraft spell book.
Yeah, so
maybe Google doesn't know.
So well, you know what? When the album actually drops and shit, when you're looking in Google Images for Red Book, amongst all of these images, you'll just see Big Hoodoo. You'll see this lady, and then all of a sudden it'll be an image of Big Hoodoo, and then you'll see Meg Ryan, and then Big Hoodoo, and then you'll see the Red Book cookbook, and then Big Hoodoo.
It'll all be explained in the book.
And then Kelly Clarkson, and then Big Hoodoo.
All right, don't let Google Images get you now, Scotty Pauls.
That's what it's gonna be.
I know it's hard to peel your eyes away from it, but
I'm not sure what that. Yeah, I mean, Red Book, it could be a pretty fucking dope album. I'm saying, I don't know.
Mary Jones in the chat seems to know. It's Carl Jung. It's an occult magic book. I knew it.
Well, it could be. Carl Jung. Okay,
Carl Jung.
Hold on. Let's see what this looks like. An intelligent. Okay. A lot of people would not comprehend his occult writings pieces that were delicately pieced together to compose a one-of-a-kind novel, such as the Red Book. This novel is unlike any philosophy novels. Carl Jung. Okay, I've heard Carl Jung.
She explained it a lot better than I would have, but that's about what I was thinking.
People are unaware this book exists. Carl Jung turned to the occult much stronger when he was close to his deathbed. Dude, I totally know about. Well, I don't know about Carl Jung. I've heard of his name.
Yeah, he's a great mind. He's one of the great minds of our era. He was a psychologist and a philosopher.
No, that's really bugging me because I know I've heard of Carl Jung before.
He's the one that kind of coined the whole fuck, what was it, like the collective subconscious, the whole collective subconscious idea. We are all connected through our subconscious.
Hold on.
He's that guy. Oh, right. Copy paste, right. I could have said that.
That's fine, you can copy and paste shit. It doesn't have to be totally original thoughts.
No, I don't think it was copy and pasted. I think she knew that.
Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst who founded analytical psychology. Okay.
The point is, the fifth Joker card is Carl Jung. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
It could be the Carl Jung brothers.
It's the Carl Jung brothers coming to fucking get you.
Oh, wait. Hold on. All right, Danny boy. I found it here. We're going to look at it real quick, okay? This is Carl Jung's The Red Book.
Carl Jung's The Red Book.
Description, okay? In Wikipedia. It could be, it's Wikipedia. So take it for what it is.
Yeah, Wikipedia.
I mean, there's good information and some bad. The Red Book. In 1913, at the age of 38, Jung experienced a horrible confrontation with the unconscious. He saw visions and heard voices. He worried at times that he was menaced by a psychosis or was doing schizophrenia. He decided that it was valuable experience, and in private, he induced hallucinations, or in his words, active imaginations. He recorded everything he felt in small journals. Jung began to transcribe his notes into a large leather-bound book on which he worked intermittently for 16 years.
Man, Hoodoo getting deep with this one.
Dude, this is pretty dope, actually. This is interesting.
Hoodoo getting philosophical on this one, man.
Right, yeah. Jung left no posthumous instructions about the final disposition of what he called Liber Novus, or the Red Book. Sonu Shamdasani, a historian of psychology from London, tried for 3 years to persuade Jung's resistant heirs to have it published. Up to mid-September 2008, fewer than 24 people had seen it. Ulrich Hoerni, Jung's grandson who manages Jung archives, decided to publish it to raise the additional funds needed when the Philemon Foundation was founded, whatever that is. All right.
Come on, you don't know what the Philemon Foundation is?
All right, so basically, Carl Jung fucking tripped out, had visions and heard voices. thought he was schizophrenic, but thought it was valuable
Man,
experience.
where's that preacher when you need him, man? This sounds like some sinful shit.
All right, but then he induced hallucinations, which he called active imaginations.
I think you need Jesus.
Dude, I want to read this shit. Actually, that's pretty interesting. Actually,
See, my life's actually changed since I heard that preacher, so I am not interested in anything involving the occult. If it's
well,
Jesus,
you know
I'll
what?
listen to it.
That preacher earlier, I think he reached out to you, Danny boy, and
He reached out to me and he touched me. He touched me.
I think he did touch you, and I think you know
in the feel goods.
he said if he only touches one person, and you may be that person.
I was the lucky person. Oh my god, I'm having a fucking realization moment.
You need to hit him up on Messenger or something and say, you know what?
Say thank
I
you.
heard your track at the end of Hell Cellar after the Truth song about the sodomites and shit, and I no longer enjoy butt sex.
I couldn't possibly be interested in any kind of hallucinations or occult magic. Like it's all about Jesus for me, all right?
Right. Well, fuck yeah, dude. I mean, shit. There's how can you deny any of the shit that goes on with religion?
I mean,
Yeah.
especially
There's solid proof there in religion, right?
solid, hard-bodied proof.
Hard-bodied.
Hard,
sweaty, masculine sodomites. I mean, what?
What?
Yeah.
So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The Red Book by Big Hoodoo.
Pastor Anderson. Pastor Anderson. Look him up on Facebook.
No, I don't like acid. I only follow the Bible.
No, but what I'm saying is, if Big Hoodoo did like go after the Red Book name for that shit, it makes sense. Like really,
it makes sense. And not only that, but it makes dollars. Big Hoodoo getting it. Let's see. When was the last time you dropped an album? 2016.
I mean, really, back in 2002, 2003, when Twisted came up with the Green Book, what were they going after, right?
Not Carl Jung.
Not Carl Jung. That ain't no fucking Red Book.
Yeah, that was green, man. That book was green.
All right. Well, we did Hoodoo. Let's look up the Green Book. What does the Green Book consist of?
I think it was just Paul's diary from high school.
Well, hold on. We're going to do Google Images again. We'll share the screen.
That's right, Ram Miller. I've done plenty of PCP and shot plenty of cops.
Inspired by a friendship.
Wow, this looks like just kind of like Twisted's album.
This looks exactly like what I envisioned.
Exactly like there's Jamie and there's Paul right there.
Right there.
Right there, right before my fucking eyeballs.
Oh wait, what is this? The Negro Motorist Green Book. What the fuck?
This took a very dark turn very quickly. I would look up.
This took a totally dark turn.
Wow, Scotty.
Yo, what the fuck, Twisted?
What are you doing?
What the fuck, Twisted?
Why don't you type in Green Book Origin?
Oh, this is
now totally we see what Jamie and Paul are really up to.
What Jesus the fuck? Christ.
This is very disturbing, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize in advance here for anybody that may be offended out there in the community.
Oh, what the fuck? Then hold on.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't support Twisted.
The Negro Traveler's Green Book. What the fuck?
And that's where we had to wrap up the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great night. Have a good evening. All right, goodbye.
Right? No, wait, what? What the fuck? I'm sorry, but this is what's coming up for Green Book.
Man, what happened, bro? What happened?
You know what? I mean, you can look it up yourselves. This is not. I don't know what this movie is with Lord of the Rings, dude. Is that the him?
You know, Skinny G seems to know what it's all about. Skinny G, I'll put it on you, bro. You tell the community.
All right, the Green Book, the Traveler's Green Book, International Edition, 1963 through 64, for Vacation Without Aggravation.
You know, in a very racist country, you know, African American civilians needed to know of a safe place that they could go when traveling, and I think that's what the Green Book was all about.
Dude,
So,
what?
a little different than the Red Book.
A little different. This is funny, dude. Seriously. This is
Wow.
wow.
I
This,
learned something new today.
and you can buy it right now on paperback for $8.99 on Amazon.
Criminy.
The Negro Traveler's Guide, Green Book. I don't know how relevant it is today. Wow. Twisted. What the fuck? Where did you get that fucking name from?
I don't know, man. I don't question Twisted's intentions anymore.
Well, I don't either. You know what? Solid album. I did fucking love the Green Book.
Oh, me too. But
So, you know,
I could have gone the rest of my life without
I'm
knowing
not
that.
just picking on Twisted, but just looking at Google in the year 2020 and seeing what pops up when you Google Green Book, that's what comes up. So
Yeah, man.
it's kind of
We took a quick turn from the occult, you know, magic, voodoo spells, and witchcraft to you know, a Negro's traveling guide.
right. It's like a Big Hoodoo got his fucking new album name from this fucking dope ass like hallucinating fucking chronicles and you know, yeah, some dope fucking shit. And then you're like, oh well, let's compare it to the Green Book, and what you Google when you look up Green Book is totally
You
fucking
know, when they said it would all be explained in the book, they didn't say anything about that. So
true. Right. Yeah.
they left some parts out, clearly.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was not all explained in the book.
It was not all explained. And you know what? And I'm not gonna even put it past him. Twisted may be coming out with the Green Book chapter 2 or something, you know.
Oh, I bet you they will.
You never fucking know.
Or the Yellow Book.
Or the Purple Book, you know.
Or the Aquamarine Book.
But you know, if Big Hoodoo took his inspiration from Carl Jung, like our commenter had said,
Very philosophical.
that'd be awesome, man. Big Hoodoo, I have fucking love for Big Hoodoo, dude.
Me too,
He's,
man. I'm glad to see that he's brought the paint back and that he's bringing back hoodoo. You know, I want to see more hoodoo. I don't want to see Do Dubla.
He's
I want
brought
to
the
see
paint back. He's still repping the fucking Hatchet Man, Big Hoodoo style. You know,
So glad to see the Hatchet Man was, even though it was his style of the Hatchet Man, it's still cool
right.
to see.
He's still repping Juggalos, basically.
Still repping Juggalo, and that's cool to me, man.
I mean, his shit, you know, I'm not even going to say his stuff is going to be released on Psychopathic Records, right?
No, nothing is.
Yeah, as far as Psychopathic Records go, anything that is released on Psychopathic is going to be ICP, and that's it.
Scotty, I was wondering if we could use this as a segue and talk about that, man. I want to talk about some shit that we need to talk about, man.
All right, bring it up, man. I'll answer
What's
shit.
going on with Psychopathic, man? You see their building goes up for sale, right?
What's the point in having that building anymore?
Well, what I was thinking is they're probably moving. But at the same time, why would they? Because that's like such a prime location. They, you know, I'm pretty sure they already owned it flat out. Like, it just, you know, it's a little disconcerting to see, like, shit, man.
It's not disconcerting at all to me, man.
What do you think's going on? I mean, I also read that Jay's house is a fucking up for what you call it? What the bank's gonna take it. Repossession, whatever it's fucking called. Foreclosure.
Foreclosure. I haven't seen that stuff, but as far as the psychopathic building goes, the Lotus Pod is in there. You know, a lot of people just did a tour there, right?
Okay, yeah, like a year or two ago. Yeah.
Well, 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
they brought everyone there for
I'm
Christmas.
saying basically in this day and age, with everything that's going on, you know, not even the fucking pandemic. Well, it has a lot to do with it because there's no concerts, no fucking money. You know, artists don't get their money off of music anymore.
Maybe Jay and Shaggy are signing to MNE.
No, dude. I guarantee you, M&E is doing way worse than what Psychopathic is doing.
Are you sure about that, Scotty?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
A lot of stuff out of their camp, man.
Well, I'm just saying, realistically, you know, dude, look at the fucking numbers. In fact,
I don't see the numbers.
You know, I'm sorry, but ICP outsells still.
Of course.
More people know about ICP than they know about fucking.
I know, and I'm just more looking at 2020 alone, though. I would imagine that M&E has brought in more.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, do you see how much shit they release on like a weekly basis, dude?
I really don't think so.
I don't know, man.
No, I don't think so, and I will fight you for that.
All right, let's fight.
M&E did not bring in more than Psychopathic last year, or the year before, or the year before, or the year before, or next year, or the year after that.
Maybe not, but they are releasing a lot more content and material.
Okay, but you can release a lot of content, but doesn't mean people are going to buy that shit.
True.
You know,
I'm just looking at I'm just looking at what comes out of that camp versus what comes out of Psychopathic, and it's a lot more coming out of there.
Well, a lot more coming out.
Late.
I get that, but you know, ICP can release like dog shit on a record and put 50 of them for sell for $50 a pop, and everybody will buy that shit up in fucking.
I mean, ICP could put out a campfire and people be paying $1 billion for it. So
right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
ICP has so much content under their belt, so much shit they can.
Oh, you want to have some s'mores with Violent J? That'll be $665 billion.
Right. Yeah, exactly. But as far as M&E and Twisted and their camp goes, they only have so much they can push, and it feels like they've already pushed out what they can milk off what they did for Psy previously. You know, they've already done the Twisted Batman and Robin at Astronomicon.
Yeah,
you know,
that shit's already played out.
They've done Riotous and see how well that did. You know, they have pushed what they can for what they have done for Psychopathic for the audience that is out there. You know, Psychopathic being Violent J and Shaggy, they have so much content under their belt that they haven't even released yet.
And I get that. That's definitely true. I just, why are they selling fucking Psychopathic records, man?
Because there's no point in having that big of a building or a studio when it's just them. They can save that money and do shit out of their own basement, you know?
It's a new age, man, where record labels don't really mean the same. They don't even mean close to the same of what they used to in 2000, 2005 even, like
right.
A record label. What's a record label now?
Record labels are shit nowadays.
Record label doesn't mean shit now.
Which is fucked up because the Psychopathic record label meant something, you know?
Definitely, man.
and it still means
it still means everything.
That fucking Hatchet Man on that record label still means something to Juggalos.
Fucking A, man.
You know,
I'm not arguing with that at all.
The people that left that fucking label, that logo, all that shit, they're gonna have to they're fucking flooding right now. They're fucking trying to figure out how to keep their heads above water.
And I would imagine that Keegan and Shaggy are bringing in a lot of revenue as of.
I think they are. I think they're doing decent. They're doing okay.
And I feel like it's a way to keep Shaggy afloat during these times, which is good.
Right. And well, I'm not just saying that. It's good income for both of them. I'm not saying it's enough to keep. I don't know, man.
Let's face the facts, man. A lot of fucking musicians struggling this year, dude. No tours is a huge blow financially.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
To everyone, to Twisted too, man. To the M&E crew too. All of them, man. Everybody is, dude. I mean, ICP even said it themselves. We had so much shit planned for this year, and none of it can happen. And so they took a big loss, man. They took a big loss, and it's just
Danny
shitty.
boy, I'm telling you right fucking now. You know who is suffering at Magic Ninja right now?
Probably Twisted. Act. Yeah, well, you've already heard my opinion about AXE, man. Yeah, they don't need M&E at all, dude.
They do not need M&E whatsoever.
No, M&E's holding them back. M&E's holding them back just as Psychopathic Records held Twisted back.
Yeah, X does not need M&E. They have not needed M&E like at all.
No way, Jose.
Well, I guess they pushed their name up a little bit, but I think it got more people to not want to fuck with them.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, dude, I used to draw huge crowds back before they were even fucking on M&E,
right.
Dude.
I was like, AXE, I heard about them more positively before they signed to M&E, and I've met them in person. They were decent people, man.
I have too. I met them like 4 years ago, way before M&E. They're dope. They're dope cats, man.
They're good fucking people, but I think M&E is, in this day and age, they need to fucking bounce. They need to do their own shit if they want any of that money.
And they do. They have, they have Long Live Evil, and I think that they're still sported. They still sport the brand. They still sell the shit off the LLE.
Right. But what do they have on M&E store? Because M&E gets a cut of that.
Right. No, they don't need to be on it, man. And I think that they'll slowly probably break off. Break off here. And I wouldn't be surprised in the next year or two we'll see them break off from M&E.
Yeah, I think it'll be sooner than that. I mean, Gmo has already said he's done.
Right.
He's not even there. Which Gmo is talented, but for me, he's too. I don't know. He's a good artist. He raps well. His content just doesn't do it for me.
Me neither.
I don't know. He's too. I don't know.
And not to mention Lars, who just kind of quietly, escaped the scene without anyone noticing.
Lars. Oh, dude, I haven't even thought about them.
Exactly. Yeah, nobody remembers. Your reaction is proof enough to my point.
Yeah,
exactly. You didn't even remember who I was talking about
because Bizarre and King Gordy. Okay.
It just goes to show, man. That fuck, man.
Well, it just shows you that Bizarre is only in it for where the money's at, because Bizarre saw Juggalos for a money-making thing at one time. You remember? Bizarre was like, oh, these people are like diehard fans and they'll never fucking give up on you. And they're like, vultures for your shit once you get in with them. So what did he do? he did a track on DJ Clay's album, Let 'Em Bleed 2, called Juggalo. Right?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so Bizarre was trying to get all in with ICP and Twisted and all that. And then where's he at? And he did a video many years ago. Yeah, I'm not a juggalo, but you know, and then he still did shit with Lars, and I don't know.
Whatever. They're gone. Gorilla Voltage is gone. Gmo's gone. AX is next.
X is going to be next. Blaze is never going to leave. ROC is never going to leave.
But here's the thing about AXE though, is they'll leave MNE and still be successful. Whereas I don't think Gorilla Voltage is going to go anywhere, and I don't think Gmo is going to go anywhere. But I can picture AXE actually, you know, ascending above, you know, in the future, which is props for them, man. What about what?
Lex the Hexmaster.
You know, I think he's still on M&E, but he's just still doing his own thing.
Well, he just had a release on M&E like a couple days ago.
Right. He's got a new album.
Haunted Mansion?
I couldn't tell you the name of it, but
I just told you the name of it. It was released a couple days ago. I have not heard it yet. Basically, because I don't listen to Lex the Hexmaster.
I don't either, but I also have no hate towards him.
Yeah, I have no hate towards him. He's like one of the, if not the first artist outside of Twisted and Blaze.
He was the first non-psychopathic artist on M&E.
I guarantee you, I can almost guarantee you, Lex the Hexmaster has a full-time job somewhere.
Yeah.
How can you be an artist on Magic?
Probably lived in like a shitty apartment too. And I'm not saying that to diss him. I'm saying that because M&E is not fucking giving him shit.
You really think Young Wicked is out there making all kinds of money, being able to pay rent every month?
Fuck no.
Oh, no, he's got a fucking job too. I almost guarantee you. Boondocks, Ram says.
Oh, I mean,
Boondocks still signed.
Boondocks is about to put out a fucking album called The Crimson Crow, I believe.
Yeah, he's got shit coming out. You really think all these underground artists, when all these top artists are having to sell shit to make ends meet, you think these underground artists beneath them are really making ends meet? They don't have to get a full-time job?
Especially not during this virus season, man. Like, the 2020 has been a fucked up year for a lot of people, man.
No, Boondocks out there working some fucking job.
Boondocks is probably still sleeping on fucking instead of Jay's couch, he's sleeping on Jamie Madrox's couch this time.
Well, I don't think so. I don't think he's even doing that.
Hold on 2 seconds, Scotty. What's up?
All right.
No, almost done.
But there is no way. There's no way these underground artists and everybody out there who goes to these fucking shows, these underground shows,
wrap up soon.
Before, and I'm saying even before the pandemic hit, that these guys were making enough money to live on.
Oh,
no
fucking man.
way. And that's why it's so fucking tough to be a rapper.
Yeah,
Right?
honestly, I don't know why anybody in their fucking right mind would want to be a rapper, but congratulations to the people that do.
Yeah, Boondock released some stuff as Turncoat Dirty. That Turncoat Dirty album was fucking ass. That was fucking terrible.
Being a rapper in this day and age is probably one of the stupidest decisions anybody could make.
Well, I wouldn't say being a rapper. Being a juggalo rapper would definitely be one of the stupidest things.
And yes, that Turncoat Dirty album, I don't know. I didn't listen to it, man, but I heard it was really bad, bro.
Is that South of Hell? Not South of Hell, but like
It was called like Liquors and Legacies.
Liquor Legacy. Yeah. That I listened to it. That
Fucking
you like
garbage.
that's all right. To each his own. I have no hate for anybody
And I
that
ain't a
likes.
hater either, man. Like, cause guess what,
Yeah,
bro? I fucking love The Harvest and Crimson Creek, bro.
I
To me,
love Harvest.
those
I
two
love
albums are
Creek.
flawless.
I love Pumpkinhead. What was it? It was
Harvest
like around
and Crimson
South
Creek.
Hell that I was like, okay, and then he fucking left. It was like, all right, whatever. Steel City Dahmer says Boondocks always been whack as fuck.
And honestly, dude, like
Oh,
most of my homies share that same viewpoint. Like,
right. A lot of people never fucking like
never
Boondocks.
fucked with Boondocks, but I did. I liked his first two albums.
Yeah, absolutely. Fucking. Well, I wouldn't say every song, but I fucking gave him a chance. I wasn't just like fuck the shit to begin with, and I'm not even gonna try to like it. But I love a lot of Boondock shit that
Yeah, I really
from
dug.
the early fucking days. And I'm not
Those were
saying I like
really good
every
times, man.
Boondocks album.
Man, Boondocks used to draw such a huge crowd in my town, man. Like he would come to town, man, and there'd be such big mosh pits. Motherfuckers would be breaking my jaw. I'd be having ribs disconnected and that shit. Like it got like that shit got crazy back in the day, man.
Yeah.
Now Boondocks is lucky to draw 12 people. It's pretty
Yeah,
sad.
dude. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I remember seeing Boondocks on the fucking Wicked tour. That was the first time I saw him.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of my friends had like already seen him and shit, like at fucking Hatchet Attacks and
Yeah.
shit like that. But it was awesome to see him live, actually.
Boondocks put on such a sick live show, man. And to anybody that doubts me, man, you going back into those fucking mosh pits in those days, there'd be hundreds of people just dying, blood
Right.
splattering everywhere, man. It was dangerous and it was fun, man. Those were fucking good times, man.
Right. But it's like people can like I don't know.
But look at ABK, man. ABK can't even draw 5 people to a show anymore.
Well, you know what? ABK is doing shows in October, and we're like, oh my god, you're going to do a show during the pandemic, and then everybody's like, oh well, you're not going to break the fucking 50 people rule, so
Yeah.
it'll be all right. There will be plenty of social distancing, so
Exactly.
there ain't going to be.
And
It,
no hate
it
to
should
kill it
be.
because I love ABK for real.
No, I
Like, one of
fucking
my
love
favorites.
ABK.
But honestly, the poor man cannot
But
draw a crowd.
yeah, it's just fun, and I guarantee you, he has a fucking full-time job too. How can
But
you?
did you listen to that Sawed Off album, Scotty?
I've heard part of it.
It's pretty dope, dude. I liked it. I would
Well,
recommend it.
all right. Well, do you have the physical copy?
I do not. I listened on YouTube.
It is on YouTube, but it's available right now at the Warrior Spot, along with all types of sawed-off gear.
Yeah, man. Looks like ABK just recently, stepped out of his little hole and is starting to put shit out again.
Dude, no.
No, what? I mean, where's he fucking been, dude? He hasn't. He's been completely MIA for all of 2020.
Tampon juice just came out last year.
Right. I said just this year, bro. Like this entire 2020 year, he's been nowhere to be seen until just a week ago, and when he dropped that album, and it's like, oh, there's ABK.
Right. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not throwing shade or anything.
Well, I felt shade thrown at ABK, and I was like, I'm not having it.
And I prefaced that statement by saying no hate towards him, man. Dude, ABK is one of my favorites, like of all time. Like I love
Yeah,
ABK.
dude.
I love
I'll tell you what, man. Gathering last year, ABK was one of my favorite performances.
He always puts on a great gathering set, man.
Yeah, man. Basically, because I know the songs, like some of you fucking Jeffs out there that don't fucking listen to ABK, and you go to a fucking gathering and people don't know who the fuck ABK is, and you know, but that's it. Fuck y'all.
Yeah,
ABK
fuck y'all, man.
shit. I'm not saying this new sawed off shit is like some killer shit.
I'm gonna tell you right my opinion right now. It's better than tampon juice.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a bold statement. Tampon juice was pretty dope.
It was all right, but the sawed off record is good, solid.
All right, all right. Well, you know, ABK is doing his fucking thing, man, and you know, ABK always been trying to stay neutral through all this.
For sure.
You know, and trying to play both sides of the fence, wherever's going to make him money, right? Right?
It's a hard thing to do.
That's what you got to do when you're a underground juggalo rapper.
And you
right?
know, him and Big Hoodoo came to my area about a year ago, and man, you know, it was really great to see them do the Have
Did
Not.
you watch them as the Have Nots?
I did. I was the one that streamed the stream on Carnival Spirits that night, and I was like right up to him, like right in his fucking face.
That.
Yeah.
Dude,
And, that was a great show, but like, dude, 10 people were in the audience, man, and it was like, man, what happened to these days, man? You know?
Right, exactly, man.
Because that would have been something that 10 years ago, the Have-Nots, it would have been popping, man. There'd have been a bunch of fucking people there, but
I'm telling you, if it was like back in the day, it would have been ICP headlining, fucking Chris Calico co-headlining.
Chris Calico.
You would have had the fucking Dirt Ball opening up for them, and then you would have had fucking Cess Crew, and then you would have had
what is this
the
strange music?
Then you would have had the Have-Nots.
Yeah.
But all these motherfuckers can't stay friends for some reason. You know?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's pretty whack.
Labels that were so diehard for each other back in the day can't be fucking, you know, milking money off each other anymore. You know? I don't know. They could do it back then. Where did
fucked up era we live in, man? It's fucked up. I don't like it now.
You remember that back in the day?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Psychopathic and Sub Noise.
Yeah, man.
Like,
everyone working together and shit.
Everyone working together.
Yeah, I remember the Happy Days tour, man, in 2010. It was
they
ICP.
Were all over each other's
it was
music.
the Cottonmouth Kings. It was Coolio. It was Necro.
Yeah.
At Red Rocks, man. They played at Red Rocks, and there was about fucking 5,000 fucking people there, man.
Yeah, man.
It was insane. I will disagree with a lot of the comments in the chat about how it's not about the music anymore. There is a lot of really good music out there. Y'all just need to find it.
There's some very well. I don't know what is your favorite song that's been released lately?
Like really recently?
Like recently, did you listen to the new Axe track?
I did not. No, I have not.
Blood Moon, Red Moon Back.
I didn't know they had a new song. I know they were about to drop an album.
Do you have Spotify, Danny Boy?
I've never even looked at Spotify. I've never even been on it.
Are you some kind of boomer?
Brother, I've never fucking been on Spotify in my life.
Dude, I love Spotify because it has almost every fucking thing. Almost.
I mean, you know, honestly, dude, I think you just fucked me up, dude, because honestly, I don't have any music that I like from now that has been released this year. And I'm trying to think. Well, I mean, not that I don't like it. I like some stuff, but like a favorite, like do I have like a favorite song? Like
Blood Moon and Back is what it's called. Blood Moon and Back. The new AXE track. It's not bad. I don't mind it.
Like honestly, I just don't really listen to much hip hop or rap like these days. Like I just if I listen to rap, it's gonna be Juggalo shit. Otherwise, I don't really listen to rap.
This is supposed to be. Oh wait, that's Trey Pound.
Yeah, that's Trey. That's Chop Shop, right?
Yeah, no, that's Trey Pound, not Chop Shop.
Mhm.
Right.
That's true. Steel City knows. I don't know what digital. I don't know how to do digital music, man. No one ever showed me. I got
Jay
CDs.
Vaughn came out with a new single. Whoa. Okay, I know that fucking name. What is that song, Ram?
What name?
Jay Villain.
That dude was on Native World, I think. He's one of those whack rappers.
One of the whack rappers.
Man, I can't stand
Dude, he
underground
has
rap.
almost 8,000 monthly listeners
That's great.
on Spotify.
The way I am these days, man, is if it ain't ICP, I ain't listening to it.
Are you really that hardcore? Are you a juggalo?
Yep.
Damn,
I'm
dude.
talking about like rap. Like if it ain't ICP, don't show me. Like that's really the only rap I listen to these days.
Hmm.
No,
Do you
don't
know
get me wrong, I love like old rap and shit. I love like a lot of older shit, but
what
newer
is
rap
the
and rap,
oldest? Okay,
not
Danny
so much.
Boy. Danny Boy.
Hmm.
Who is the artist that actually got you into rap music?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was Dr. Dre, man.
What album?
The Chronic.
Which one?
The first one. The
Are you
Chronic.
fucking kidding me?
What do you mean? That album came out when I was born.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you heard it when you were like in diapers?
No, but it was like I was a very young child. I mean, dude, I became a juggalo when I was 10 years old. And I was listening to Dr. Dre and fucking like Public Enemy and like De La Soul and shit like when I was fucking like 7, 8.
Danny Boy, you have a very interesting story, I think.
Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style. Yeah, man. Like I liked all that shit, bro. And then ICP when I was 10 years old, bro. It was before it was Bizarre era. And
See,
that's when
when I was 10 years old, on my birthday, I went to, I remember distinctly because I went to Hastings and I had one of my friend's dads buy me the NWA Straight Outta Compton album. So I got that on cassette, and then we went and saw Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare in 3D in the theater.
Get it, Scotty.
So I'm telling you, man, Dr. Dre, The Chronic was like a huge album for me, like for real.
I mean, that goes down as one of my favorite albums of all time.
I worship that fucking album.
Me too. It's a masterpiece. It's a work of art, man. That whole album, front to back, flawless. Also, too, I mean, I was brought up on a lot of West Coast shit, like Brother Lynch, man. He was one of the first, like, actual, like, underground, like, wicked rap I was listening to was Brother Lynch.
Right, yeah, man. I never really heard of Brother Lynch until he was signed to Strange.
Really? See, I was listening to Brother Lynch before I even knew who Esham was.
Right, that's crazy, dude. I heard of Esham before I even knew who AXE was.
Oh, man.
I was hoping you'd get that one.
But no, I was like, wait a minute, what?
I think here's the most wicked shit I heard back in my day when I was 12 years old. I was at my cousin's house in Wyoming. I don't live in Wyoming, but I was born in Wyoming, but I went back there on vacation. We were in a camper. I was 12 years old. We were getting drunk. I remember Hot Damn, Cinnamon Schnapps, and fucking Bush Light. A lot of that. And we just sit in this camper his parents put in the backyard, and we would listen to NWA. How do you pronounce it? Ethel for Izagan or something like that, right? Ethel for Izagan. Is that it?
I don't know.
NWA. NWA, right?
Yeah, you were being a little choppy there for a second. So, okay, what NWA? You listen to what?
12 years old, drunk on Hot Damn and Bush Light.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ethel for Zagan. Yeah. Fucking
Yeah,
whatever. However you fucking pronounce it.
yes.
I
So
never knew how to do. I never knew how to pronounce it.
yeah, I remember listening to fucking Automobile in the fucking camper, being 12 years old.
It's niggas for life, right? That's what
Right.
it is.
Yeah, but
Right. Okay.
they had it backwards.
Right.
But
It's niggas
that
for life backwards. 1991, the year I was born.
right, but that dude, straight out of Compton, that album was so I fucking iconic, dude. Like the whole when I first listened to it, it was on cassette. So you had side A and you had side B. Side A was fucking flawless for me. Side B, I listened to Express Yourself and then started listening to other music, you know.
So that was like your introduction to hip hop, rap.
Yeah. NWA and Luke Skywalker. This wasn't even Two Live Crew yet.
All right,
This
you're gonna have to kick Steel City from the chat and just ban him from the channel permanently. West Coast rap, get the fuck out of here, bro. West Coast is the best coast, baby.
West Coast is the best. Well, yeah, dude. You know, I get that. You know, and that may be where he's from.
Fucking
He
man.
may have been brought up on like Kid Rock. I don't know.
I'm sure he's a big Kid Rock fan.
Oh, you know, be a cowboy, baby. But, Luke Skywalker, and this is pre Two Live Crew. You know what I'm saying? Was it pre Two Live Crew? Because I don't know my facts much.
I don't know much about Two Live Crew, to be honest with you, bro.
See, I know they have the song fucking Whoop, there it is, right?
I think so.
Right.
I couldn't tell you the first or second thing about Two Live Crew.
Two Live Crew. I'm just waiting for someone to correct me because it's clearly not fucking Two Live Crew, and I know that. I was just seeing if Danny Boy knew that.
Nah, I'm getting schooled right now. I don't.
Whoop, there it is was like tag team or some shit. But the yeah, Jesse. But the fucking Two Live Crew was Me So Horny. Oh, me so horny. Oh, so horny. And then they had Band in the USA, and they had, but before that, Luke Skywalker was solo, and he had Do Wah Diddy, One and One, and I forget what the fucking name of this track is, but it was a song about having the work of Satan with work to do. What is that song called?
Jesse says it's Whoop, there it is.
No, well, he's talking about tag team, and you know that song. Whoop, there it is.
Whoop, there it is. Yeah.
Whoop, there it is. But yeah, no, it's a Luke Skywalker song, and it talks about like worshiping Satan and shit like that. And I was 12 years old when I first heard it, and I was like, wow, this song is fucking weird.
So how old were you when you heard your first ICP song?
18 or 19.
And do you care to share what song that was with us? What was the first one you heard?
The very first ICP track I heard was probably Chicken Hunting. I remember I was dating this girl, and we went to a friend's house, and he had like the bumps in the back. Had like the bass hooked up in the back seat. When he'd play like music, I was like hardcore into like Marilyn Manson and Tool and uh, Korn back during this time period. And he put on Riddlebox, and he'd play Chicken Hunting and Toy Box back to back. He wouldn't play much other fucking songs besides them. So I didn't have much more exposure back then. But this was like in '96 when Riddlebox was like came out. So
Fuck yeah, man.
and I remember they had a Beverly Hills fucking cassette on the table one morning. Fucking cassette, and I was like, "What is this?" And one of these dudes that I was friends with was like, "Oh, that's a nice EP album." That's not a very good album. It's not very good, And so I paid no more attention to it back then, because I was looking for new music.
Oh yeah, man.
And when somebody back then like downplays music that you would like later on in your life be like all about, it's fucking kind of devastating and
Right.
weird nowadays because I try to think, what if I grabbed that fucking Beverly Hills fucking cassette off the table, put it in my pocket? They don't like it anyway.
Right. Man, that's some freshness right there,
I
bro.
would have this fucking dope, fucking rare shit.
Mad fresh.
But I didn't know back then, So
Yeah.
But yeah, here in Riddlebox, way back in the day, right before Malenko dropped, my girlfriend at the time was really into the track Mr. Johnson's Head off Ringmaster.
Classic.
She like made me a mixtape of all these other different songs and everything. And then Mr. Johnson's Head was on there. And so that kind of stuck out, I mean, it was all different artists. So, but Mr. Johnson's Head off Ringmaster was on there. So it really stuck out to me.
Great fucking song, man. One of my favorites, maybe probably in my top 10.
Right. But during that time period, yeah, I was like really into fucking Limp Bizkit, Korn, Cypress Hill, like Ram. Fucking Marilyn Manson was huge to me back then. Tool, Prong, Prodigy,
Tool dominates.
Eventually Orgy. I got into on their first album, and
Cold Chamber.
Fucking Steel City, Sugar Ray, right? But man, yeah, good fucking times.
I was introduced to ICP because I was a huge Cold Chamber fan, so I went to go see Cold Chamber, and I went to see ICP instead. It was such a tragedy.
I really have a feeling you're being sarcastic.
I am.
Dude, at the time, dude, that was such a weird era, dude, for real. Because Jekyll Brothers 99 tour was my first ICP show. Okay. So it was like, okay, am I going to invest in going to watch this artist perform, I went to go see ICP basically because I heard their show was amazing. Cold Chamber was an added bonus. Biohazard was also there. Twisted was supposed to be there, but for some reason they weren't at our stop.
Yeah, I think that's when like one of them was in trouble or something.
I don't remember, but
I could be wrong.
But this was, I think, our show was right after our Jekyll Brothers show was right after the fucking Sharon Osbourne, Howard Stern fucking
classic.
You know, where they were like,
he still owes them 50 grand, by the way.
Like Cold Chamber they're not fucking drawing any tickets. You know, we had to boot them off the fucking tour. You know.
Yep, fucking couldn't hang, man. They couldn't hang.
Right, but Biohazard still played. I don't know how they drew tickets, you know. I wasn't a huge Biohazard fan. I did pick their album up like right before the show.
Yeah, I couldn't even name you a song.
Right. But ICP, Jekyll Brothers, dude, that was such a fucking amazing show. Like, yeah.
I'm sure, man. That was like the year before I became a juggalo, man.
Yeah, it was like right before they did Woodstock and dude.
Shit, man. I wish I'd have become. I wish I was 10 years.
Time.
I wish I was born 10 years earlier, man. But regardless, I'm still thankful for how early I got into the shit, man.
Ram says, not on my spot, Ram. Crazy Bone was not there. It was a very short show, you know. I know when they came back and did the Wicked Clowns from Outer Space tour, Mindless Self-Indulgence had replaced, I don't know, they were on that tour. And I think Chevelle, no, that was a Freak Show tour. All right. But Mindless, MSI was there for the Wicked Clowns from Outer Space tour.
Sounds right.
And Twisted was supposed to be on that show too, but they weren't there for that year either. I didn't see Twisted until Hallowicked 2000 in Detroit at Hallowicked. That was the first time I saw them.
Fucking awesome, man. I wish I'd have seen that.
And then I saw them on the Freak Show tour, the Mirror tour, and, you know, a couple times after that. Couple few,
man.
3, 4, 5, 7 times.
Back in the golden era.
Back in the golden era. The Wicked tour was so fucking awesome.
Yeah, the Wicked was good.
Slaughterhouse was okay, but not great.
That was a great stop in Denver. It was really good. That was a really good show. It was that potluck on that one. They came out. They came out and did the song "Funeral," and Twisted came out and did their verses on that shit.
That's fucking fun.
Yeah, shit just ain't the same as it used to be, man.
Yes, dude, I have talked about this many, many times. Wasn't there a rumor that Godsmack, and ICP or Dark Lotus was supposed to do a track? Yes, that is a fucking fact. ICP Dark Lotus was supposedly having a track with Godsmack back in the day.
Good thing they didn't, man.
Why?
I'm just kidding. I'm just being a hater.
This was like around 2001, 2002. Yeah, I remember that shit. That would be really fucking dope if they're sitting on that track, you know? That would be all. I've been waiting for that fucking song. Like, really. The Diamond.
I'm gonna have to bounce up out of here, man.
What?
I'm gonna have to bounce up out of here. I got some shit I gotta take care of.
All right, dude. Well, I'll fucking end the show. It's like 11:51 here. It's almost midnight. Steel City. Give me a track to end us with.
Man, we covered some pretty good shit though, man. You know? A lot of stuff going on, regardless of if it seems like there's not. There really is.
Dude, there's so much shit going on right now. Yeah.
But good to chop it up with you as usual, man.
All right, man.
I'll talk to you next time, man.
All right. Much love, Danny boy. Fucking love, bro. Be safe.
Carnival Spirits out of here. Whoop whoop.
Much love, bro. That was Danny boy. Much love for hopping up on here. You know, I announced earlier on my fucking Twitter. I don't know if anybody still follows me on Twitter or not, but I'm gonna bring In the Tunnels back. You know, back in the day when I did interviews with underground artists, I'm trying to get that shit rolling again. So, you know, let me know who you want me to fucking interview. Because you know what? A lot of underground artists in this day and age are very accessible. They want the fucking promotion. So I'm trying to get that for them. And we're going to do some fucking shit, man. It's the underground. The shit can't fucking die. It's too fucking important. But let me I'm going to find a track to lead us out with, which I know I'm going to get copy strike for. But fucking dope song. Much fucking love, y'all. Scotty Balls, Carnival Spirits. This is the end.
This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end of our elaborate plans. The end of everything that stands. The end. No safety or surprise, the end. I'll never look into your eyes again. Can you picture what will be so limitless and free? Desperately in need of some stranger's hand in a desperate land. Lost in a romance, wilderness of pain, and all the children are insane. All the children are There's danger on the edge of town. Ride the King's Highway, baby. Weird scenes inside the gold mine. Ride the highway west, baby. Ride the snake. Ride the snake to the lake. The ancient lake, baby. The snake is long, 7 miles. Ride the snake. He's old and his skin is cold. The West is the best. The West is the best. Get here and we'll do the rest. The bluebird is calling us. The bluebird is calling us. Driver, where you take it us? The killer awoke before dawn. He put his boots on. He took a face from the ancient gallery and he walked on down the hall. He went into the room where his sister lived, and then he paid a visit to his brother, and then he walked on down the hall, and he came to a door, and he looked inside. Father, yes, son, I want to kill you. Mother, I want to
Check it out. Another fucking sampler, I won't even front. I'll fucking tell you all about our shit, simple and blunt. And if you take the time to listen as I run this down, maybe you might even dig our shit and understand the wicked clown. We forever underground, cause up on the surface, they've always said we talentless pieces of shit and worthless. Yet, as I'm writing this now, I glance over at the wall and I don't know how, but we got 2 platinum albums and another 4 gold. And we never used MTV. We went up the back road and built a fan base that's so behind the clown that they'll tear your fucking city in half to show they down. But see, that's just it though. It ain't a fan base. It's a family drawn together like we from outer space. I mean, we call ourselves juggalos. I guess I'd explain that we relate cause we've been through the same kinds of pain. I mean, ICP don't rap about the money we get because half the juggalos so broke they stealing our shit. And they don't want to hear about us pushing up bands when they taking fucking Greyhounds just to get the gatherings. We like it wicked. We keep it wicked. We like cartoon serial slaughterers on a record. It's how we adjust to the pressures of life. Let our music do the killing for you. You'll be alright. And seriously, ain't you the least bit curious what's up with this underground world? We getting furious just like this sampler that you're bumping right now. This might be your calling to our carnival grounds. Tell me this, motherfucker, truly, how you living? Ever get the urge, maybe do a little wig split? Never been the last kid picked for a team? Ever had motherfuckers come and shit on your dreams? Do you have ideas and something to say? Only ain't nobody ever got the ears pointed your way. Ever been fucked with for like this and like that and go home with crazy thoughts about cutting a neck? You might find an escape in this band the world hates, cause we been getting shit on, homie. We can relate. Ain't nobody here dating any Hollywood stars, attending VIP parties at high profile bars. But if we ain't your cup of tea, then just don't fuck with me. I respect the fuck out the fact that you stuck with me and listened on while I tried to explain ourselves.
Cause the hatchet's hustling for some record sales.
We know that ICP is fucking hated and doubted, but our new album's the bomb and I wouldn't lie about it. We call it the Wraith and it's the 6 Jokers card, and the juggalo world's been waiting long and hard. So we saving it all, we won't play you a lead. That's why they got me on here rapping about the shit. But for 10 years this album has been in our focus. Everything from Dog Beats on through to Dark Lotus, and it's finally dropping on November 5th. Unless the fucking record label fucks up the shit. Plan is that's the day that the best we can do will be put in the stores and delivered to you. Or you can download the shit free, most probably will. But the packaging and booklet it comes with is ill. So if you're looking for the best way of copping it free, my advice is hit a record store and pluck the CD. Get you the booklet and get you the disc, and leave all the case with the cover and shit. And then buy something cheap like a Britney Spears sticker so they don't get suspicious when they see you at the register. One way or the other, I can promise you this: juggalo or not, our fucking record's the shit. And I don't give a fuck what Rolling Stone ends up giving, cause that's just some fucking other idiot's opinion. If he knows what's so dope, he should make it himself and quit fucking judging every fucking body else. Anyway, all we trying to say is that a brown ass LP is headed your way. A little something for the underdogs out there. We extending a dap to let you know that we here, and our carnival doors is always open to yours. And for everybody else, we stand up and applause for taking a little time to listen to me spit on this here free CD hatchet sampler shit. And for all the juggalos out there that been know the deal, we put together this here for you to feel. Come on.
We're still here, motherfuckers. We're not done yet. We're not fucking done yet. Give me a second. Give me just a second. And no, I have a fucking special guest we're about to fucking have up on here. So bear with us just a minute. Enjoy another fucking song. Welcome to fall. Welcome to fall. It's here, right? September 20th. We're in fall. It's fucking Halloween season, right? Let's do this shit.
Halloween 20th anniversary.
Every so often a blood red moon rises. This means big surprises. Cats can feel it. They fight with each other. Psychopaths emerge and strangle their mother. People are high without dope in their system. Miscellaneous violence, you can list them. The suicide rate on these nights quadruples. And wolves howl with dilated pupils. But these blood red moon nights get worse when they happen to fall on October 31st. Like tonight, I'm a grown man. I should be home handing out gumballs. But I'm all in the zone. I want to murder somebody with a dull butter knife. I want to run wild, let go of my life. I'm sweating, twitching. I got to do something soon. I howl at the I wanna pass it, so get in. All the precious smoke. Tonight is bloody red. It's got me feeling alright. On top of that, it's Halloween. The world is filled up with fright. I wanna reach the highest point so I can howl tonight. I don't even like Halloween, fuck off me. I ain't giving out licorice and toffee, but tonight is different. I'm feeling frisky, kinda like I drank a whole bottle of whiskey. I look in the sky and the moon is bleeding. Got me thinking I'm some kind of heathen. I grabbed the hammer out of my toolbox and slipped out the back door where am I in the light of the red moon to hop some fences. Wearing a Jason mask from Spencer's, attempted to enter a home and slaughter. Killed this old man and choked his daughter. How do I fight this evil urge? A red moon Halloween means it's time to purge. I stand in the field with the moon above me and howl because it's so lovely. I wanna pass it, so get in. All the precious smoke. Tonight is bloody red. It's got me feeling alright. On top of that, it's Halloween. The world is filled up with fright. I wanna reach the highest so I can howl tonight. I climb up this house carefully and slow. Once on top, I'm under the moon's glow. Climb the chimney to the highest peak and howl. Try not to shriek. I climb a tree to its highest branch. The higher I go, the moon advances. I'm on the tippy top next to an owl. Peel out of my shirt and howl. If I don't howl, blood will spill. I climb this building or I will kill. To the top, I stand up on the air duct and start to howl as if I jump. I scale this tower, naked, the earth's hill. I just can't shake it. I reach the top. The moon is passing. I start to howl and jump up laughing. Tonight is bloody red. It's got me feeling alright. On top of that, it's Halloween. The world is bright. I wanna reach the highest point so I can howl tonight. All the precious smoke. Tonight is bloody red. It's got me feeling alright. On top of that, it's Halloween. The world is filled up with fright. I wanna reach the highest point so I can howl tonight.
All right, we are back. Carnival Spirits After Dark. We're still here. Very special guest. How are you doing? Miss
Hello.
Hollywood.
Hi, guys.
Back in the house.
Who's still awake?
You know, y'all only, yeah, y'all only, it was getting, oh, that, okay. I don't know. Did you hear that music? Oh, you didn't hear it? Okay. It kind of brought me into the next little piece that I haven't even talked about yet. So, good thing. How are you doing, Miss Hollywood?
Good. It's been crazy over here. We just had a 4 point, I think they downgraded 4.6 earthquake last night, and that was about 11 o'clock at night. We just now have a fire that's too close for comfort.
Another one?
Another one. So
Man.
too closer. So there's a lot going on over here. But good news is Disneyland is opening soon. It should be released on Monday. Whether or not that's going to happen or not, that's all we really care about. We're just moving forward.
I thought they were already open. Did they close down again or what?
It's just the shopping area is open, so that's the only thing still open. But other than that, Disneyland, the park itself isn't open. But in Florida, Disney World is open, so that's kind of the dynamics here that wasn't fair. It's like, why can't we go? Florida can go, but we can't. So they're finally working it out because Orange County, Anaheim area where Disneyland is at, they just refuse to hear lockdown anymore for Disneyland. They're like, there's just no reason that all these other theme parks are opening up, but not Disneyland. So to the governor, and he's making it happen. So it's good. It's good. But I hope it's good. We'll see.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I'll tell you what, man, I've been every morning for the last 3 or 4 days, I've been driving to work like early in the morning. I can look straight at the sun, you know, and it is so weird to me. And I'm like, I can see the sun right now because of them wildfires in California going on right now, in Oregon.
Oh, wow.
Right now. You know, I can look directly at the sun. It's like orange, pink, like in a weird, middle between that. We can look at the sun right now in the mornings. Our sunrises are viewable, It's not like blinding. And that's wildfires going on in your neck, And
everywhere.
What's that?
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
If you go south or if you go northern, like it's a mess. So
yeah, I mean, just the fact that, and it's scary to think, because I think about you over there, and I have numerous other friends over there on the West Coast, and it's scary to think about,
Well, it is because we're talking about closing down the borders and stuff like that, which, I mean, luckily hasn't had to happen for any reason, but it was like, if that happens, then we all can't evacuate, so we're all just kind of stuck. And we just had, I don't know if you heard, did you hear about the EMP beam that we had?
Huh.
There was a beam coming from Oregon that was shooting down to NorCal. And if you go, I'll have to send you the link so you can see it, but there's an actual like beam that's being like projected from one place to another, and you can only catch it from the IR particles, so infrared beams, and all of a sudden all these fires are breaking out. So maybe maybe
wow, really? Yes.
It just happened. Yeah, because you should check your area because Oklahoma did the same thing. So Oklahoma had the beam shooting out to a fire. So coincidence, maybe. They also had an earthquake. So the fires and the earthquakes are happening together. Where the fires are happening is where the earthquakes are happening. And we're also getting like, the slow slip going on over here. So it's going to happen anyways. Like last night was due to fracking. So it wasn't even like a natural,
Right. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was kind of like, I mean, it felt weird too. And it wasn't that deep. So it was only 3 kilometers deep. So usually that's too close to the surface. Like, you know what I mean? So it was like you were able to feel it just go boom, boom. And it wasn't one of those like rolling ones or the little rolly, shaky, rattly ones. So I knew this one felt different. And I'm also further from where it happened. But I was surprised we felt it where I'm at. So, we felt it last night. It was kind of just like earthquake. I was sitting there eating my dinner, just like earthquake. And I was just like, should I have ran? I don't know. Like, Earthquake.
See that? See, that's weird. I remember like around this time last year here in Kansas, we were getting a lot of earthquakes, which is not normal for Kansas, you know. But we were getting like numerous earthquakes. It was so freaking weird.
Were
you
those
know,
coming from fracking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were from fracking down in Oklahoma, I think is where it originated from. But we haven't had one here in at least a year, probably. But this time last year, it was like so many within a short time. I don't know. It's weird. We're not used to it right here.
All of our energy is pushing this way, and we just had a 6.9 in the middle of the Central Pacific. So everything's going up and around this way towards Alaska, then shoots down to us. Then we kind of are like, think of it like a ball player, and we're about to toss it. So we either toss it south and it goes down to like, you know, the southern countries, or we'll throw it across, which will go towards you. So it'll go towards Oklahoma, and it kind of goes through the little ridges and like through a little bit of Texas, and it pops all the way up to Maine, and it goes all the way out from the little what do you call it, the continent forms and stuff like that. So I don't know, it's cool. It was crazy. It was unexpected though, because we were just all like, you know, calming down, eating ice cream and stuff, you know, families getting chilled out, and then all of a sudden it was, and it was weird because half of us felt it and half of us in my household, so it was kind of weird. But other than that, look into the beams, look into particle beams, because Oklahoma did have that as the next one there. So I think if you want to put your conspiracy theory hat on, yes, I would say the beam is starting the fires, because beam can project the heat. It's like AC DC connection. I don't know how to explain it. It's like it can pull the magnetize. It can pop like natural gas systems. Like we just had a random house catch on fire. It just went boom. But it's like, was it from a beam? I don't know, because it's definitely not an air attack like you would think. It's you can't see it.
Where are the beams coming from? Where are they originating from?
When you look up to where it's coming from, it's coming from the Sitting Camel, which is a place in California. That's actually where it's getting hit on the Sitting Camel's legs. But if you look where it's coming from like a refugee camp in Oregon. So I really don't know, but it had something to do with like Obama stuff. I really don't know too much. You'd have to study about it, but it came from something that like they did like a clean out of this area during Obama time, and something to do with that stuff over there. It's something to do with this stuff down here. It's so hard to explain. You just have to research it. Research EMP, and a lot of this is going on. I know there was a lot of tunnel stuff. I mean, it just kind of depends on, you know, what you think's going on in the world right now, but a lot of the tunnels were being blown up and set on fire, and I don't know, it's just all crazy.
I don't know, it's so crazy right now. I don't know, it's crazy.
I don't know, I'm just getting ready to pack my bug out bag, and I'm like, well, what am I gonna bring? It's kind of like one of those things, like last night was like, shit, what do I take? There's a fire, what do I take? Now I can see a fire when I look out my window, which is different. So it's kind of like, what do I take? I'm kind of like looking around going, well, last time we had a fire, I kid you fucking not, I grabbed, okay, you have 5 minutes. The cop comes through your neighborhood and they say, get the fuck out. And I was there going, nah, I mean, I watch Walking Dead and I see what, you know, the looters, you know, TV shows. I was like, you know, if I leave, what if somebody steals something? I mean, what I have, anybody wants, whatever, it can be replaced. But I was like, I don't know, what would I take? I fucking took a Tom Bergeron bobblehead that I got from America's Funniest Videos.
Well,
you take the important things, not my underwear, not my bras, not my clothes.
Right. No, Tom Bergeron is a national treasure, man. Come on.
He was to me in the most emergency of times. That's what I grabbed. I grabbed that and a couple like lip glosses, and out the door I went. And I'm like, Oh, I grabbed my pets too. I grabbed my animals. Animals came first, of course.
Right.
I grabbed everything for my animals, and then that was about it. So my little chinchilla's in the car, my dachshund's in the car, and then I don't know. So now I'm thinking, maybe I should do this better this time and at least have something kind of made.
I'm telling you, no. The majority of people, not just Americans, any human being out there, if they had 5 minutes to grab the things that is most important to them, dude, I can't even tell you what I would grab. I'd make sure all of my kids were out, my animals. As far as physical material things, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything can pretty much be replaced. Nowadays,
try it sometime though.
I know.
Deal with your kids. 5 minutes, let's go practice, because it was like, wow. I mean, I had to really start prepping, and I've prepped since then because I realized my mistake the first time. So yeah, so I was like looking at myself this time, and
you have like a bag ready now? Do you have like an emergency kit, like stuff you need?
Food, yes. Food and like supplies, like medical stuff, because of that first clean out that we had. There was talks again of getting shut down. We went into 2-3 days ago. They said if we had one more 9 count of deaths total, then we were going to go shut down again and go into purple. I don't know. We have color system here in Cal. So we were in red or something, and then we went to orange, and then we went to purple, and that's when we shut down. Then we went back to like red again. I think we're red. And then they were like, and it's like, I think we were one person away from being purple again, which is why we were just like, oh, we're like this close to Disneyland.
Right.
I don't know why in a time of crisis we need Disneyland, but that's our happy place. That's where all the magic comes. So it's like a good de-stressor. Whether or not I will go, like, I don't think I'll go until it like settles down and we get the counts lower. Then maybe I'll consider it, because I know SeaWorld will be reopening, and I think Universal will. And it sucks because LA's not having their Halloween. They got that taken away. I don't know about San Diego or anything northern, if they're under the same jurisdiction or not. I think it's up to mayor or whatever. So I don't know. I just can't imagine like not being able to trick or treat. And I'm a haunt actor, so I like work haunts. So it's kind of weird not being at a haunt, but there are a few of them I want to go check out that LA is doing. They're doing a lot of car ones where you sit in your car and drive through. And I was gonna do like an acting position for that, but I'm like, I don't feel like getting ran over. I'm too old. So I was like, I'll just go to the Stranger Things or whatever and just sit in my car and be like, oh my God.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, what can you do but still support it? Support Halloween. I love Halloween. I'm in my Halloween shirt right now. So it's like, I don't know. It's so weird. It's so weird to think about it and dealing with all this.
Yeah, this is a very weird year. I mean, Halloween is such a, I love Halloween more than I like Christmas,
I'd be at Halloween. We'd be seeing everybody. We'd all be together at Halloween.
Right. I mean, this time of year is like, it's already, September 20th, should be decorating for fall, getting our houses all ready and for Halloween. And I don't know, man. I'm just wondering, I have kids here. Do I even need to buy costumes this year? I mean, no, I'm saying, yeah, we'll definitely do costumes, but I'm saying as far as like every year we've been like trunk or treating, because they do a community thing. Because otherwise, if you go out in the neighborhoods and shit, it's like scary, like real fucking scary. But
yeah.
But with as far as everything's going right now, I don't know. It's everything's up in the air right now, and it's devastating, man. I can't imagine being a kid right now, growing up. With
like the Zoom call.
Yeah.
Like how you'll, I think it's like a couple TikToks show like things gone wrong. Like some kids like what I drove by a sign today that said virtual back to school. what if you never met the kid? Your kid's a piece of work. Like, all you get to see is him virtually. How are you gonna judge a kid on his homework when you don't know his parents could be doing it? You don't know he's not physically there in class for you to like judge. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a kid, so I don't know how bad. I always hear like back to school night sucks, but it's like I don't know. I couldn't imagine it being virtual though, because it's kind of like one of the things where you want to talk to the teacher, and then it's like you don't know what's going on in the background because like your
I'll
kids.
tell you right now, all 4 of my kids are remote learning right now. We're all homeschooling them. Shit's like blowing up outside in all our schools, like all around us, in all different communities, and they're just about to shut down schools again around here. So, you know, we figured, why even send them for that short amount of time, you know, just to be sent back home? Because we know they're going to shut down again. And with me, I work in healthcare, and their grandma has really bad pre-existing conditions. If they caught it somewhere, brought it back, there's just too much at stake. So we're definitely homeschooling right now, and
that's the best choice.
I mean, it really sucks. It does. And I fucking, my heart hurts because they can't be around people, you know.
Well, hopefully time will heal itself and everybody will get their stuff good to go end of November, and we can start working towards, they're talking March maybe, everything will start being a little bit more calmer and it will fade away.
Right.
Whatever's happening will be better. So hopefully whatever happens goes along that line, because it's like, yeah, we all want to get back to stuff. Like I don't know. I kind of like the pause. I like the pause and the break of stuff, but it's crazy to think that it's September now, and I've done absolutely nothing. And it's like, you know, I've been keeping busy with my YouTube channel and stuff like that, but it's like, what is the, like, what did I learn from this except for
patience?
Wear a mask. You know what I mean? I was just like, well, I can't do nothing, which is like, okay, but what else can I do? I mean, you can't do anything. So everything I had to do was virtual or, you know, whatever. But it was good to reflect, though, about the people you love, your friends, and everybody that you care about, and kind of get everybody together and, you know, just appreciate each other. It's kind of what I took away from any of this, whatever way you look at it, a sappy moment. But yeah, it's like a, you know, kind of like the fact that I value my friendships with people more than I thought I did. In general, you know, it's kind of like, I miss you. Like, I can't wait. Like, if I ever see you in person, I'll probably just cry. Like, probably like 2 hours to cry, and then we'll talk. You know, because it's just like everybody. It's like, I don't know, like, how we're gonna, you know, get back to concerts and stuff like that. Like, I keep telling people, like, a lot of artists are asking me, like, do you think we're gonna be able to tour again? And it's like, yeah, I think you will. I just think it's gonna take time. But I think now's a good time for artists and musicians to go online and contact everybody through the media and do like YouTube channels, do your whatever, what are it called? Patreons and stuff like that. Give back to the fans. Now is the time to do it.
You have to engage and keep them interested in everything, man. Yeah. I can't imagine being an artist right now and not being able to tour, you know?
Yeah,
because that's your bread and butter right there. That's your major income, is performing live for audiences. That's where you get your merch sales, you know, your ticket sales, because everybody knows you can make music where your artistry comes from and everything, and release it digitally, and the majority of people right nowadays are going to get it for free. You know, they will hear it for free. You know, it's not going to cost them anything. Like, as far as the underground, I don't know about the radio. I don't really listen to radio music or anything. But I'm saying in the underground, they base their sales off of shows. and touring and all that, and they can't do it right now, and it's devastating.
Yeah, but I was kind of like the idea of like hamster balls. I kind of thought that was kind of funny. And people were actually serious about it when I kept reading about it. I was like, oh, I thought that was just kind of for like entertainment value to laugh, but it was actually. I was thinking, well, if we all did, I mean, we're basically becoming Bubble Boy. So
Right, yeah.
what are we supposed to do? It's like, how can we feel the Fago again? Like, I can't have a little like rain screen over my face.
Right, yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just live each day as every new day because every day I wake up, there's some new change. So
yeah. I'm saying that this is only temporary. This is not going to be forever. It feels like forever right now, but it's not going to be, going on for the rest of our lives. No way. We will get back to some kind of normalcy.
I hope so. My raw and there's something push out this way. So I gotta be casting Lord of the Rings because I could play one of the hobbits or fairies or whatever. Pulling on my ears. And that's another thing. It's like waiting for work. I'm waiting for Hollywood to open up, and then Hollywood keeps shutting down. They open, and then they shut it down. And where I was previously working, Batman, Rob, the new Batman, Rob Pattinson just got COVID, so my
right.
He's closed. So we're still on hold. I did.
Are you in that?
What, Batman?
Yeah, are you going to be in that?
No, but I saw them film it, so I know some things, and I know some things about the Mandalorian.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and everything that they said was true. When the guy told me, he's like, I don't want to spoil it for you, but this, and I was just like, oh, that makes sense.
Oh.
Now, scandal. There's scandal in there. There's scandal. You hear about it? I can leak this because it's already been leaked. But it's the scandal that the Mandalorian, Paco or whatever his name is, he wants to be featured on The Masked, and nobody wants to see that. Nobody really cares about, like seeing his face. I was kind of mad when they showed Mando underneath the, when he took his helmet off. I was kind of like, really? I was kind of waiting for it to build up because we were guessing and all the memes out there of like Weird Al to, Batman, the Joker, whoever was underneath the mask. And then it was kind of like, he didn't like the fact that, Pedro didn't like the fact that, Baby was selling all the merch and stuff. And I'm like, Baby could have his own show and we're all good. I mean, really? Really? I was like, no, I'm good on Baby. My whole room's becoming Baby Yoda everything, and it's
I have a feeling you're pretty obsessed with Baby Yoda.
Just a little bit.
Or what do they call? It's not Baby Yoda. What do they call the child?
The child. But I like calling him Baby Yoda. I think it's cuter.
I know. That's kind of stuck.
He's just a baby, but we don't know. We don't know what species he is, so we don't know. We're calling him a him, but we don't know. It could be an it. We don't know what it is.
We don't know. We don't know. Let's not do another gender reveal in California, though. Okay.
Oh my goodness!
Right?
Are they gonna arrest them though? Like that's.
I don't know, man. I was wondering that. I don't know.
They're up to 12.6 million that, and they're charging them for, which okay, but now you have a death. So I think.
Ooh. Negligent homicide.
I don't think it's gonna be pretty because
man.
It was a fireman too, so nonetheless.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's not. It's just nuts. And we were having all of the clouds coming over, and it was like going outside, and it's just already a sticky hot day, and then you have the raining ashes. So it was so stupid. I don't know why. Of all the days I go out, I get a car wash, and then like 2 minutes later, my whole car's covered in ashes. Why did I have such a good idea at the time to get my car washed?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That's
a bad
happens.
But now I'm just like, now it's like, what they say, it doesn't hit you until it hits you or until it hits home. It's like, I can see this fire now. I'm watching you. But now I'm thinking like, that bag, we were talking about that bug out bag, wouldn't it be bad? Only because I can see this foo outside my window now. It's like, all right, maybe I'm gonna start taking this serious because last time I was kind of like meh, and I decided to stay away. I told my family to leave and I'll stay, or, and it was kind of like that didn't. It made sense at the time, but then in reality, not okay because you're seeing these people on TV and they like to hype it up a little bit, but it's like, nah, this is real. Like this neighbor's house could pop on fire. The neighborhood house over here could pop on fire. This guy's house could pop on fire, and I may not be able to get out. So it's like when they say evacuate, do it. Who cares about your fucking, whatever? I'm like, if I didn't grab my ICP signed poster, that's on me. But you know what? Whatever. If I see them again, I can get them to sign it, whatever. It sucks because that memory that I have, but that's what it is. I have that memory here, and kind of like one of those things where it's like, I don't know.
As long as my brain, yeah, right.
I still laugh at myself for just grabbing Tom Bergeron. Like, really? Like, I didn't think that meant shit to me, but shit, it did that day. I was just grabbing shit. Literally, I was just grabbing shit in my room. I was like, oh god, do I grab? What do I grab? I don't know. Like, I just started grabbing shit like crazy, but I know I can 100% guarantee I didn't grab anything that I needed for an emergency. So I don't know. I do say stock up, continue to stock up if you do still prep, still be in the prepping mode. Just have a couple items just in case because your stores ran out of shit too, right?
Yeah.
You're in the initial. So yeah, I would definitely start just make sure you have not like a shit ton of stuff. Like you don't need a whole like underground bunker of shit, but just have enough stuff, at least like a tourniquet, a couple,
first aid kit. Yeah.
Stuff and, Aleve, period pads for the females, the kind of stuff. It's like things you got to think about. That's like, oh shit, because like I did not want. What did I have to get? Like Cheerios or something. Because that was like the only thing on the shelf, and I was not even. I don't even know what I was there to shop for, but I wanted. You know what I was trying to make Rice Krispie treats. I like to make those in the fall, and I was trying to find Rice Krispie treats and marshmallows. There was no marshmallows to be found. I think they were. What was it? It was like flavored Lucky Charms or something. So they were like all fruity flavored. So I was like, okay, we could try it. And then I was like, well, in a pandemic, what is left on the shelf? But it was still like Cheerios and like Pops or something. And I was just like, dang, they can't even sell these in a pandemic. And I was like, I can't make Rice Krispie treats with Cheerios. I was like, I've tried different things. I don't know. This is not my tea. Maybe yours, but it was not my cup of tea. If it ain't Rice Krispie treats, some point, I don't know. I've tried Fruity Pebbles. I've tried making them with other stuff, and it just does not hit home with me. But I was so mad. So that's why I was like, man, should I be prepping? Should I be grabbing some more real marshmallows and like grab a bunch of the Rice Krispie treats? Because this kid's gonna be a fat kid during the pandemic. I gotta at least eat my brand name.
You gotta have some sustenance there.
These generics was not making the cut during the pandemic. I'm like, oh, this is a big crisis. I can only get Furios and not Cheerios, and I was just like, you got to get whatever's on the shelf. So still stock up if you can. I'd rather have more than have less. And if anything, I can always donate it once stuff comes comes back into peace and everywhere. But I think so far that's pretty much it. I mean, we've seen everything. I've seen the UFOs. I told you about the UFOs, right?
Yeah, you did last time, I believe.
I saw UFOs.
I think so.
Something. There was a bunch of lights in the sky, and they formed like almost like a triangular shape, and it's pinky. But they just kind of went alongside our freeway, and then they just left. And so I was like, well,
they found life-sustaining elements in Venus's clouds today, right?
No way, I didn't know that.
Yeah, in the Venus clouds in Venus, they found like the chemical compound or but they found a life form in the clouds.
Wow.
Venus's clouds. Yeah.
Can we go?
We're not alone, man. We're not alone.
Can we just go over there now? Because being here
Yeah,
No.
please take us away, man. This shit's fucked up here. Get
Yeah.
us out of here.
Yeah, that'd be a good time. Just like, can we fast forward this like this year? I don't know,
Right.
because it's so funny. I keep my calendars because I like to look back and go like, oh, this is when I went to Hall of Wicked. Oh, this is when I
Right.
went to. Now I looked at my calendar. I'm like, I haven't wrote a single thing past Juggalo Day.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
it.
I was just thinking, man, the last big event was Big Ballas in New York last year. And right after, like a couple weeks after that, is when it was reported that, coronavirus was fucking here.
Mm-hmm.
It was like fucking juggalos had the time of their lives on the boats.
Yep.
And then the coronavirus hit.
And Juggalo Day.
Yeah, and Juggalo Day in LA on the other side of the fucking continent.
Yep.
And then, yeah.
And that's it. That's all she wrote. It sucked because we were just a week away from our Psychopathics from Outer Space tour stop. We were right there too, and I was so excited because that was, for me, it was a Padres game in the day and then the show at night. So I was super stoked because I was like, I'm gonna go watch some baseball and then I'm gonna go and go to the show.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not happening. So,
I remember the initial dates they had, and I was like, yeah, I can go to that. And then they canceled because of COVID. And then they like had re-release dates. Like, we can't do it now, but we'll do it then. And it was like 2 days before my birthday in October. And I was like, hell yeah, that'll be awesome birthday. And then they canceled that. It was like, man, this year sucks.
but you and I called it like that second week.
Yeah.
Second time we talked about it, and everyone's just like, oh, November is coming. It's gonna be so great in November. We're like, it's not happening, boo boo.
No.
It's not happening.
No.
And it was, yeah, they're smarter than that. Like, I don't want to get them sick either. And it's like, just for
Right.
our entertainment, I couldn't carry that guilt either.
Right.
So, I'm
I always heard about the horror stories about artists getting sick on the road. Like, I remember Dark Lotus tour back in the day. Like, every single one of them got the fucking flu, and I just remember thinking about that, and I'm like, there's no way they can, like, and Violent J probably has some pre-existing conditions, I think this would probably fuck with him more than anybody else. And I know Rude Boy has had like numerous people die from this, he's expressed it many times. So this definitely hits home for them.
it's not traveling.
Right.
Until everything kind of calms down a little bit, and and we're starting to see more of our friends coming out about getting it, and that was exactly what was going to happen just in general. This virus, it just sucks. I don't know, just wash your hands, wear your mask. I mean, don't be above the law, but I understand both sides, both parties argument about a mask and wearing the mask, but it's kind of like, I'd rather be safe than sorry. I can't go anywhere, especially around California. Like, we can't do anything without a mask. So it's kind of like I've just gotten accustomed to it. And it sucks because it is just wearing out my ear. Like, my ear just feels so raw.
Dude, I hear you, man. I have to wear a mask 8 hours a day.
I don't know how you do it. I honestly
and have since March. I've worn a mask every day. I go to work since March. And about 2 weeks ago, we have to get COVID tested twice a week right now.
Are you doing the up your nose
swab? We get the fucking nasal swab way up your fucking nose twice a week right now. Mm-hmm. So that's where I'm at. And we have to go off our percentage rate, the positive percentage rate around our area.
Has that gone up?
It's going up. It's going up. So right now we have to do it twice a week. If it goes up more, we have to do it daily. If it goes down, then we do it once a week. And if it goes down further, it's once a month. But right now we're in the twice a week period. So, but I just heard about, a nursing home, like a community over, not in my town, but further east in Kansas. They have 4 residents in a 45 resident facility that does not have COVID-19 right now.
Oh, wow.
Everybody else has it right now. 4 people don't have it. And they've had like 4 people die, I think, yesterday. So I mean, the shit's real, man. It's killing people.
Yeah, there's it's just crazy how fast it's going around. Like, I don't know. I knew it was gonna be pretty crazy, and I don't really see an end to this until we do come up with a better plan, like a vaccination or something. But I don't know if that will even. I don't know, because they keep studying it and they keep coming up with different things about it that it can do this and do this and do this, and it's like, yeah, I don't know.
Right. Well, and seeing
on.
seeing the CDC director last week say, this mask is going to protect you better than a vaccine will.
Yeah.
Was kind of a big indicator of, we're in this for the long haul,
I think so.
This is not going to be a short, quick, even if people think it's going to be over when the election happens. I mean, it's not going away. It's really not.
I heard the best. It was the best. I think it was a psychic reader said that if you choose Trump, it will be dissolved and gone away by March 2021.
Okay.
If you go the other way and you go for Biden, or rather Harris Biden, then that will be a forever ongoing COVID everywhere always. And that was from a fortune teller or psychic. That wasn't from me. That was from if you listen to George Nuri on KFI, you can listen to georgenuri.com. He had a psychic on there, and that's what she said. And it got me to thinking. I was just like, well, see, here we go again with the politics thing. And then I don't know. I hate going that route because it's like, I hate to hear that politics is affecting our family. You know what
right.
I mean?
It
I don't want to go that way, but
it
it's just
sucks.
like, it just sucks. It just makes me want to vote for Elf, vote for Elvira, vote for Baby Yoda, because I don't want any of this anymore. I just don't want to tell, okay, let's just go back to normalcy again.
Right.
I miss my friends. I miss concerts. I miss all this stuff. And, I'm glad that we can still have means of talking to each other still in the time that they haven't pulled that for any reason. That we still have conversations that we can, but it's just like, man, it sucks. It's like, man, but, I mean, at least you can still go to stores. There's still stuff in stores for now, because you got to think about where it's coming from. All the goods that we get normally comes from other countries, and if we're not allowing countries to deliver the stuff, that's where the prepping comes in. So it's always good to have that extra stuff there, and if you don't use it for a gathering.
You remember that time period, like a few months ago, when it was impossible to find toilet paper?
No, yeah, it's still like that here. It's still like
Is
that.
It really?
Well, it's coming around again. So we were one person shy of getting shut down again. And that's where, like, our bars, our gyms, amusement parks, I don't know. The only thing still been open this whole freaking time has been Walmart. Like Walmart, Target.
Right. Yeah, Walmart is invincible for some reason.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why can't I go to Walmart? Okay, so today, let me just brain. Today, I had to pee so bad going up to Disneyland. I'm like, I have to pee, and so we try to get off and go to the gas station. Closed. Okay, so let me try Jack in a Box. Closed. lobby's closed. Why would you have? You're able to eat inside of these buildings, but you can't have the restrooms open.
Really? Just the bathrooms were closed?
Bathrooms are closed only for employees for tracing purposes. So
Huh.
why? And luckily, there was, I don't know, I was looking at that tree on the corner. I was thinking, well, you know,
Right.
got Jay approved. I know how to do it. But I was just like, I don't know if I can hold it, you know. And I was like, I ended up going to a Denny's where I had to shoot inside this beeline. Sorry, can't get my
Yep.
pie right now. I gotta go. So it was like that moment. I was like, dude, this sucks. Like, you shouldn't have a restaurant open. Like, how can you be open for a restaurant where you're purchasing food and then have your bathrooms closed?
So they let them dine in there,
You can
but you
dine
can't
in.
use the bathroom.
You cannot use the bathroom. Bathrooms are closed.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Unless
They
you find
have
a
all
restaurant.
the. See, they let everybody around here go in and order food, but you can't stay there and eat it. You have to take it. You know.
See, they have a dine-in. They let us dine in now, but then I think they're trying to push you to go that route so that you would
Right.
just call it in and you know, or what is that one, the car service thing, Instacart, whatever the hell it's called. I think they want you to do those meal things anyways, but it was just like, in this situation, I had never been in this situation, so I was like, shit. And I was like, I have
Right.
to find a grocery store. Like, what am I gonna do? I gotta pee. I missed the rest on the way up. So it's kind of like my bad. Yet when you gotta go, you gotta go. You know what I mean? So it was like, I don't know. I was just thinking, thank you, Denny's. Thank you, Denny's.
Right.
Because it just sucks to think that some of these stores are open, but you can't go in any of them unless you're forced to go to some of these stores. And those stores are open, but not this guy over here. And it makes no sense to me why some are open, normally public restrooms, and you can't get
Right.
in there. They have big signs. Nope, COVID. Well, I don't want to get it. If you're thinking you might have it at a gas station or at a restaurant and it's closed, I don't know if I trust you now.
Right.
So it's
Right.
like,
Right.
I don't know if I really want to go in there. If you're questioning it, I don't know. But I
Yeah.
get it. Safety. Like, if I work there, yeah, I get it. But God, I was just like, okay.
Yeah. That's
You know
no
what I mean?
gas stations. I don't know, man. That's just something gas stations are known for. Is well, I can go piss there, you know, and not have to order something. I just go to the bathroom. You
Right,
know,
that was the idea. No.
a lot of times they have a key for you.
Yeah.
We usually go to the
out there
counter.
you
Can I have the
buy.
key to the bathroom? All right.
You have to buy something out here. Usually, you have to say
Right.
like, "Hey, I'll buy a pack of gum." Okay, like just let me.
Oh, I guess I'm pump 10. Not you out there, but you know,
Yeah,
you can just
right.
say it is. I'm with them.
With them, car number 1, please. Like,
Yeah, we're buying that gas out there.
right? Yeah, it was crazy, and they did it too the other day. My friends were at Disneyland, and that's the worst, downtown Disneyland, and there's only one bathroom, and they closed it down, so they had to sneak into one of the open restaurants and beg, you know, to let them in. And I was just
Right.
like, man, that's so horrible that like it has to be this way now. And it's just, I never thought of these like dumb little things that are just like so agitating right now. And it was just like,
Right. Yeah. It's
I was like 2 seconds away. I was looking at that tree going, well, it's the first time for everything.
right. Yeah.
I was
You
like, I
think
know
about
it's
getting one of
TMI,
them.
but
Get one of them wheat cups they advertise online.
you know,
You know, the female cups.
it wouldn't be a bad idea. It wouldn't be a
Right.
bad idea. I don't think. Like today, I was just like, I don't know what to do. I gotta pop. You know, like don't drink soda on the way up to Disneyland because shit. I was
Man,
like, but yeah, that's
crazy.
something new. That's something new today. What else? Galaxy's Edge opened over there in downtown Disney. We're about to open Disney. What else is new? We got the ICP stuff, the Monster Coin stuff going on. That's kind of cool.
The Peep Show for
Yeah.
October.
It's gonna be cool. I'm kind of excited for that one. I had to
Are
see
you
like.
signing up for it or what?
I think so. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Why not? Why not? I don't know.
Well,
Kind of
why not? Why not? Yeah.
I need the coin.
You'll get the coin, that's for sure.
I hope so. Because if they don't send me the coin,
Did you see the shit about this campfire?
you know,
Campfire stories?
I was just joking about it, but I said, wouldn't it be funny if it was like $8,000 to $10,000 or something because we all have our stimulus checks chilling.
Right.
Boy, I was kind of like, well, slap me silly because I started hearing what was the total for that?
Dude, somebody bid like 8 billion trillion something. Like it was ridiculous.
That's fake, right? That's fake.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah. They had to take it down. They said we were hacked. We were hacked. We have to, figure something else out because
something was the starting bid. Now I could see it going up to like 500 to 1,000, but I wouldn't pay any more than that because you gotta have some money to get home.
Right. No, I think the night before I saw it, it was at $665,000, and then the next morning it was like billions of dollars, and it was like they're hacked.
Yeah.
12,000. No, come on.
Troll move.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they got trolled pretty hard with that. You can't just leave open bids without requiring a credit card or something.
Yeah. I don't know how you would pay them. So, I don't know.
I think they're figuring something else out. So.
Yeah, I wish I was close enough to go though. I totally would look into it, but
yeah, going to Violent J's house, that would be awesome.
I think that would be pretty dope. I think that'd be cool to like chill. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know really what I would do though. I mean, I would just sit there by a fire being like a fatty saying, "Where's the s'mores? Where's the Faygo? Man. I want Faygo and some s'mores. That's all I really want."
Tell me some stories. Give me some s'mores, and that's it.
That's it. Yeah. I don't really know what I would do. I just sit there and be like, "That's cool." Like, okay. I really don't know what I would do.
There would be so much entertainment, though. It would be awesome.
It's a once in a lifetime chance for that person.
Yeah.
And they get to always remember. How many people get to go to this?
20 people.
20 people.
There's 20 tickets for it. So.
I would if I could. Like my heart will be there for sure. I'll be online watching it. So or whatever they're gonna do, I'll just watch it. It's okay. I know I couldn't make it to the gathering this year, so I know my heart will go on. I'll be all right.
Yeah. My heart's there, but I'm not in my early 20s. I do have a steady job that I cannot just take off for, and 4 kids, and it's just not my cards.
Send us the photos and videos.
Right.
But after $1,000 billion, I don't think I would share that information either.
Absolutely.
Only found it for 27 grand, so I can get half my money back on it.
I was like, I wonder if I can get one for $17, and then it took off from there. I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
No cap on that. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. Because I was just joking about the price, and it was so funny. My friend's like, "Do you think it really get that high?" And I was like, "I don't know, but where there's a juggalo, there's a way." So I knew.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I have no doubt that every $20 or 20 tickets will be at least $1,000 each. I have no doubt.
I would think, and I mean, you have to be what? Well, the mask laws are the same out there, so social distancing, Panda out there. So you're gonna have to still play the game. So whoever don't get Jay sick or Shaggy sick or anybody from Psychopathic sick.
You'll get your temperature taken, and you'll get a rapid response test before you go on the ground. Yeah.
As long as they do it, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I don't want to worry about them and worry about my friends going and stuff like that. Like,
Right.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's cool. I think for what you get, like I've always wanted to see the stomping grounds, but pretty much what I do is I fly out to Detroit, and when I go to Hollow Wicked or it's not Ballas, what's that one? Hollow Wicked, pretty much Hollow Wicked or J-Day if it's in Detroit. I like going out there and sightseeing, so I know where Mexican Town is. Like that was the last one I went to with Rudy actually for Rudy's birthday.
Right.
Out to Mexican Town. And that was so cool because it's like, oh, I hear this in the song. And it's just kind of like, you get to see it now. And it's like, I always wanted to share with the Juggalos, like, this is what this place is, man. You know, he's sitting there going, this is what we wrote the song about here. This is what went down here. And it's like, somebody needs to document this because it's like, I'm so glad because it's just so cool. And we tried to go to the Jefferson Del Rey Bridge and shit, and it's gone, you know, and it's like, of course, we're doing all the things, but it, you know, it was just fun, you know.
So there's no guy that operates the Jefferson Bridge anymore?
He used to be, I don't know if he was there, I couldn't find him, but you know, I saw the crossroads and it's like a built-in, like, I don't even know what was there now. It's like, it used to be like a road, but there was no road there. But I know that they're supposed to be doing the road, I think is one of the things that they're talking on there about with some of that forest and stuff like that. I want to know more about the stuff that Jump Steady and Jay saw back in the day, like in the woods and stuff like that. Stuff so intrigues me. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to know what they saw on the road, and you know, when you listen to that,
the monastery and all that shit out there. Yeah.
I don't know. You messing with the spirits again? You going back out there again? Like, I don't know. Is that a good idea? You watch Ghost Adventures and all that stuff, you know?
Yeah.
You get haunts, residual energy.
Yep.
Is that a good idea? Yeah, go do it.
I love
watching
that. Yeah.
I'll be watching it from my house, so you know.
Dude, I can get into all kind of ghost hunters fucking talk with you right now. You know, the fact that Grant does his own ghost hunter show now, and then you got Jason and Steve and Tango doing their own fucking ghost hunting show. It's like, what the fuck is going on here, you know? Do they fucking hate each other now or what?
Oh, they split. I forget what the big drama was with them, but yeah, they split like a long time ago. And then they have, why was there falling out? Man, I can't remember.
I know Grant took a hiatus to help raise his daughter, and then he came back without everybody else.
Yeah, it was so crazy because he had his own show all of a sudden, and then I want to one of the girls had a spin-off or something. I don't know. It might just be like whatever. I know the one that I've been hooked on has been the Osbournes. Have you watched that one? The Osbournes.
I haven't seen that. I saw they were doing a ghost show, but I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, it's so good. They filmed it all in one day because of Ozzy. He didn't, you know, he wasn't. It was like the most he was there, like mentally, spiritually, physically, that he could handle. But they literally did every single, I think, 5 or 7 episodes or something like that.
Wow, really? Out of one sitting?
It's all in one sitting for Ozzy. It is so great because you watch him just towards the end of this series. Like, he's just done. You can tell that fool checked out. He's just like, all right, yeah, it's haunted. Yeah. Give it a 7. Funny. No, it's great. You gotta watch it. I don't want to spoil anymore, but you gotta watch it because the dynamic.
Funny. Yeah, I saw they had a series. I was like, what is this?
Yeah,
cool. Huh.
That's it. But having Jack and Sharon and Ozzy is amazing. I like watching them ghost hunt. But I don't know.
No Kelly, huh? Kelly didn't participate?
No, she was doing the talk or something. Is she wanted to be more along the lines of like, no, she didn't want nothing to do with it. I think that there's a lot of stuff in her past. If you watch, what was the other show? They kind of got into it. Like she's done a lot of stuff growing up Hollywood style with the parties and stuff that she's been to with the rituals and stuff. You know, she didn't want to deal with Pandora's box again and open the spirit world because that's something. Well, so I don't blame her. I mean, whatever happened to her at the Roosevelt Hotel was like the worst, and she's still panicked over it. So whatever happened to her experience, like she did a Ouija board and all that stuff and sacrificed and stuff. But that's what I want to know.
What was that
on?
Is that documented somewhere?
It is. It was on there was a TV show where she actually revisited the Roosevelt, and they talked to, I think it was another one of those spiritual psychic ladies that was like, I see this lady trying to talk to you, whatever. She's supposed to be like something of Marilyn Monroe or something Marilyn Monroe spirit. I'll send you the link. I definitely will send you because I can't remember what it was, but
you know, you got a lot of links you're going to be sending me. I hope you're remembering them all.
Well, it's documented, so I can rewind it, you know. I won't remember. Just remember, my hair is normally blonde, you know.
Just making sure. All right.
Yeah. I got to link you to all of these. I'll get right on it before I forget. But yeah, I don't know. I just saw that like probably in July, maybe that came out. I don't know, but I don't know. I love my ghost shows. I love ghost adventures, and I still think that when I went to Zach Baggins Museum, I still think something followed me.
Have you been there?
I did. I
Really?
went
Wow.
twice. Yeah,
Awesome.
it's fun. It's fun. But
Did you meet Zach?
he came out, and oh my god, I went with my family, and my mom he's got cameras posted everywhere. And so I was like, well, what if he actually came out and like we got to meet him? Like that'd be so cool, man, you know? And so my mom was sitting there going, hey, my daughter loves you, wants to marry you. And she was talking to the camera. And he comes out of the door and he pops open and he goes, who is she? I beelined it towards the fence. I was so freaking not prepared. And he came out and and he just looked and I just looked and then I got so shy. My heart was beating out my chest and I'm like, and then, he went to like say, come here. But then, I got cock blocked by fans and they all went to him and then he had to shut the door because the fans were just getting too insane when he walked out. But I was like, he knows, he saw, because she was like, it's her, and I was just like, no, don't do this right now. Don't do this. Like,
oh man, really?
It was so not cool, but cool at the same time. Because at least he saw who I was. And I know he was watching on the monitors, but I don't know. It was scary because the first time we went, we kind of took a look at the area just to check out where it was. And we didn't know when it was going to be open back then. And you got to ask the house for permission. That was something that I did not do at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got home, I was like, I had my hair up in a ponytail, so I had nothing on my neck. I had a tank top on, the swoop neck, so there's nothing around my neck. And I just feel burn. And I look at the back of my neck, and there's this huge scratch. And I actually documented it, too, because it was weird that it was a scratch, but it wasn't raised. And they're just red lines, and they don't last that long. They last, for a little bit, and then they fade away. They have a light sting when it happens, but that's it. There's no bleeding, no nothing, but it's red. And it looks just like I went, like that, but I was like, I didn't have any needles, didn't have anything that would have scratched me. And then I went back when the house opened again and we did the tour. And when you enter the tour, they say you have to say hello and goodbye to the house. It was kind of like, oh, yeah, right. No, right. Do it. I did it because I was like, dude, house, like, sorry. Because it wasn't open. And I just walked down, walked over there, like, hey, taking pictures. I don't think the house was too happy with me. So I had to make sure that I went back and said my apologies to the house because, like, legit, like, that spiritual world is a next level. There's so much in there, and they've added a second house to his museum. They built they took over the next house next door to it. It's on, like, a residential neighborhood where all this was going down. This house has been there forever, and it's right on a main road. So it's so crazy to think of everything that's went down in this, especially the basement there. So I would definitely say if you're ever in the area, go check it out, pay the money. It's worth it. Just because the artifacts that you see, Gacy, you get to see Manson.
Well, I want to see Robert the Doll, man. That's what I really want.
Is he finally there? Did he make it there?
Yeah, he should be. Yeah, as far as I know.
Because they had, I think I want to say it was Annabelle. I think she was visiting back then. I don't know. I think he had a falling out with that girl or the owner of the Annabelle doll, but I know Annabelle was there. But I know Peggy was there.
Oh, the Raggedy Ann doll? Yeah.
Yeah, you got to say hello and goodbye to her. And then oh my God, what's that box? The box.
The Dybbuk box.
Dybbuk box. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah, dude.
I can't even play that one.
I've been watching Ghost Adventures, Haunted Collections.
Oh yeah, they keep the same episode.
Yeah, and seeing all his artifacts and stuff he has there. Yeah, I want to go see that.
Yeah, they got some cool stuff over there for sure. But it's been weird because, like, ever since I've been there, I've been getting scratches, and I'm like, I had one under my boob, like, legit. I was sitting there watching TV, and I felt a scratch. And I'm like, why am I getting scratched? So I'm like, I don't know. I might have to go back and maybe I might have to talk to him and be like, what's the dealio? Like,
yeah, you need to reverse whatever's going on with me. I'm getting scratched.
Yeah, reverse card. Halloween spooky.
Right.
I don't know. It's like,
that's awesome.
But yeah, I don't know. I love ghost stories. So if you do a Halloween edition, let me know. I got a couple.
Oh
ghost
yeah, absolutely.
So, but I better get going over here. I know that you wow, what time is it over there?
All
It's
right,
gotta be
yeah, we've been going a while. It's 1:12. Give me a song, Miss Hollywood, to end us with.
Ooh.
What song do you have in your head?
I don't know.
It doesn't have to be psychopathic. It can be any song you're thinking of. I played The End by The Doors before we came live, you know, and then I played Simple and Blunt. So,
How about you surprise me with something?
okay. Okay. It's definitely going to get copy strike, but we don't make money anyway. So,
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
I was like, how do we do this without getting a copyright strike?
I don't know, but
How
yeah,
about you just sing it? You can
I'll
just
play a
sing your
song, you know,
You
and
can
this
just
could be a song that just, I don't know.
you
It's
just sing
a
it.
happy song, but it's an old memory song.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't know why, but it's one of them songs that I used to hear in my childhood that always stuck out to me. And I really like. So
See?
it's very short.
Then it's good.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
I'm going to share the audio here. And play.
No, still taller?
I need love, ooh, ease my mind. And I need to find time, someone to call mine. My mama said you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy, but it's a game of give and take. You can't hurry love.
Miss Hollywood, thank you so much for joining me.
Just trust in the good time.
Always fucking love you. You be safe over there.
How many heartaches must I
Don't be a
stand
stranger. Fucking love you.
Watching and CarnivalSpirits the book. Bye guys.
Feel my strength. Ooh, it's almost gonna remember mama said, hurry love. No, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. How long must I wait? How much more must I take before loneliness will cause my heart to break? No one can bear to live my life alone. I'm only patient for love to call my own. But when I feel that I can't go on with these precious words, keep me hanging on. I remember mama said, no, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. Well, it's a game of give and take. You can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. Just trust in the good time, no matter how long it takes. And I pray. Now love, it don't come easy. But I keep on waiting, anticipating for that soft voice to talk to me at night. For some tender arms, hold me tight. I keep waiting till that day, but it ain't easy. No, you know it ain't easy. My mama said you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy, but it's a game of give and take. You can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. She said love